why.
I liked it.
Thank you.
Hello. Family, friends, fans, fellow adventurers, welcome fucking back to Sounds of Syldaris, Practical Heroes. That's the one. I'm so sick. Last time, flagship campaign. That's what I missed. Sounds of Syldaris, flagship campaign. Last time, you guys, you players that I'm pointing to that you can kind of see in the background behind the cover-up of Chester, you finished killing time before your council meeting. You reconvened at Hook, Line, and Tinker, where Mayrule Tinkerbottom fitted Linger with a pair of gleaming arcano-mechanical wand bracers. Bracers, not braces. Whoops. Tuned Rip's tiny little airship and proudly showed off the new and improved Warden version 2.0 with his sleek, thought-controlled, retractable armor. Now dressed to impress, you rode the floating discs up to the council's domed chamber and were announced to the 6 thrones, 3 dwarves and 3 gnomes. There, Mura reconnected with the one and only magnificent Merida Thistlewhip, as well as Axiel, the court wizard of Dragon's End, and for the first time, properly met Bazdur, because she met him very briefly when Mary was leaving, but is meeting him properly now for the first time. Introducing himself. Oh.
I was gonna
Go
say,
for
I
it.
just wanted to let you know that Mira thinks that Bazdur and Mary are married, or at least together, because marriage is a construct, much like men. So.
My next character is a Warforged called Marriage, because marriage is a construct. Bazdur introduced himself as a brass-skinned swordsman, however, later confided in a bit more kind of hushed tones to the party and mostly to Chester, who asked that he was in fact a dragon in disguise. The council briefed you on a string of cult attacks led by the Sun God's followers, the Cardis, as you called them, across the Halador Isles, culminating in an attempted infiltration of Mor Dothak's generator level. The culprit, Temperance, had scouted around in civilian clothing before attempting to strike in red and black dragon-crested armor bearing sun sigils. However, they employed some sort of smokescreen and vanished. Axiel attempted to scry on them, but was blocked by some sort of protection that suggested either a partnered operation or divine shielding. And so, you all, eventually spearheaded by Mary, began to press the council for access to the generator level. After a tense exchange coloured by an old grievance about an incident decades ago involving escaped Mind Flayer tadpoles, they compromised. Under the escort of your ally, Maeva Firstbraid, you descended to the level of the generator on the strict condition that you, under no circumstances, enter the heart of the generator. Amid hammer roars and heat, Warden found only dwarven blood and residue from a physical smoke bomb. Chester studied some sort of twin keylock. Mura felt a hidden ley line, and Linger detected traces of shadow magic, which she began to discuss with Axiel, who, of course, was able to supply a handful of illumination magic scrolls to help counter it. Then, while Chester got to work distracting Maeva, Linger slipped Rip beyond the forbidden doors, holding a token of Mura's. Mura climbed onto Warden's back, and then went into her trance to look through the token. Inside the chamber, you saw chains etched with ancient dwarven runes, which bound a colossal shape pacing on an arcane treadmill. Beneath the thunder of machinery came a deeper bellow, the bound Tarask powering Mor Dothak. The revelation hung between you as the session closed. And next, you would have to decide what this secret means for the city, the hunt for temperance, and the war against the sun god. Thank you, Scribe Quill, for such a dramatic recap.
Thank you, Scribe Quill, for sponsoring us.
Not sponsored,
And
partnered.
Oh, thank you, Scribe Quill, for partnering with us at scribequill.com for all of your TTRPG needs. It's your note taker. It's your best friend. It's your new BFF. It's everything.
Honestly true.
Everything that you need, all in one website where you can manage your campaigns, characters, NPCs, and everything else at scribequill.com. And that's it. Thanks for partnering with us.
Yeah.
Scribequill.
And now the
It also
weather.
sounds suspiciously like one of our friends, actually.
What? Oh, yeah. No, that's Craig, the recording device on Discord. He's not
Mhm.
with Scribequill. Craig is
Oh.
separate.
Although, funnily enough, in my Monday sessions, I use Craig to record the Discord chat and then put it into Scribequill.
That's what we do as well.
Yep.
And Craig goes, now recording. And he sounds
Yes.
just like a guy in our D&D campaigns. And it's very weird.
It's uncanny, but yeah.
It's really it's like Craig has his voice.
But yes, so, Mura, you have just seen this through your eerie token.
Uh-oh. Do I know what
Rip.
a Tarask is?
I guess you can give me a history or arcana check.
That's mean. Which one of these am I about? Neither. Hey.
What about
Big
with,
monster!
Linger and Rip?
Yes, so Linger is also looking through Rip. I believe, if memory serves, last time I think Linger did actually do a check to see if she recognized it. Although I might be misremembering.
Oh, that's right, because she was all smug about it. Yeah.
Yes.
Shocking everyone.
Because I can see the last two rolls of the session were Linger and Mura, and I'm 99% sure that was exactly what it was for.
Yeah.
Either way, I think Mura missed it last session as well with that 5.
She'd
Probably.
be trying again.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just clearing my throat because I am ill.
Okay. When we have some time to like
Mhm.
take a breath.
Yeah, the moment you're on the floating disc up with, like, Maeva First Braid probably still being distracted by Chester just in case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like longer than that. I need
Yeah.
a couple hours, I think.
Mhm.
Maybe not even that. I can't
Do you
remember.
think we could
She
stall
records
this?
stuff. No, I want to put those scrolls into my spell book.
Okay.
Nice.
That's all. I'm gonna spend the money to do it. She does everything super fast. I don't remember how fast it is.
It's like half
Time.
the time, I think, from memory.
Fast enough.
It's like even faster than that. I think. It's
Is
like
it? Fuck, you know.
minutes?
I mean, that
instead of
is like
hours or something.
a cornerstone
crazy.
of being a scribe wizard.
Yeah, but time, much like marriage, is a construct. We don't have to worry about it. No offense to time managers or married people
Or marriage managers.
or marriage
Also,
managers.
Thank you, Max, for the subscription.
Thanks, Max.
Aw.
for
Oh,
the
yeah, Max.
subscription.
45 months in a
Bestie.
row. We love him.
Damn.
He did best.
We shaved Mitch just for Max.
We
Yeah.
did.
We Mitch
And
Max.
also for charity. We Mitch
We
Maxed indeed.
Mitch
We did
Maxed.
not Mitch Max. Mitch Maxing is having a beard.
I don't know, man.
Mm,
I look
Looks-
awful.
You look like you're like 15.
Yeah. It's because I am. So, Mura and Linger, as you kind of see this enormous creature, it's dug so deep into the mountain. Like, this chamber holding it is the size of an entire new city level. Like, the Tarask, as Linga has identified in her own brain, is like a city-sized monster. It is insane how big this thing is. Like, you're seeing dwarves along the walkways kind of maintaining the chains and moving around and maintaining the generator, and it looks like ants.
He's a big boy.
Like, Mura is probably the size of, like, the tip of one of its claws.
Whoa.
I mean, not quite that big. Probably the size of, like, a claw, but it huge is what we're conveying here.
Yes, it is very large.
The Tarask
baby boy.
is a primordial entity, especially in my world, and it is certainly like a world-ending threat if it gets loose. So, you know, just use one of those D&D shorts tactics and drop acid on it from 500 feet in the air. That'll do it. That's fun. That's a fun way to play D&D.
Yeah, it's super
Who's
great.
dropping acid on a Tarask?
People
I don't
that
fucking
have found
kill
out it's like the
those.
one thing it can't resist. So if you just
Yeah.
get like 3,000 flasks of acid, you can just fly above it and do that for an hour, but like, where's the fun in that? Why
But
are
also,
you
why is
choosing
it
it
standing
like a
there
video
taking
game?
it? Why doesn't
Yeah.
it throw away? Why doesn't it throw a house at you? Like, there's a lot
It
of
could do a lot of things.
yeah.
think
It's not
it's
just sitting there
games.
like a puppy being kicked and being like, "Oh, I guess this is my life now."
Puppy being
That's
kicked.
not-
Fucking hell, Lindsay.
Who's kicking the puppy? Why are people
Well,
Lindsay,
like,
apparently.
dressed like that.
I'm
Fuck me.
worried.
Anyway, it's 2
Is
minutes
garlic
per spell
okay?
level. In case you were wondering,
Did you say 2 minutes per spell level?
2 minutes.
Fuck. So you
Yeah.
can literally do it on the disc ride back up to the council.
She's just like, and money is just disappearing out of her bag. I guess I don't know how that
Holy
works.
shit!
Like,
Mira
The
has the
arcane
exact
weave
same
takes
thing,
my
but
money.
it's when she's in like Bed Bath and Beyond. Money just disappears from her bag and she has stuff.
let me go to my equipment.
I love stuff.
D minus.
Cool. So are you guys doing anything on the floating disc ride back up to the council? Or are you just taking this all in? Linga's doing her spells. Is Mira doing anything?
No,
Or
I
like
think she just
continuing to watch?
I think she's well, 'cause I think her thing only lasts for a minute, so she'll watch for the full minute, and then once it's done, she'll be like scrambling up onto Warden's back a little bit more to like whisper in his ear very
Lifts
softly,
up the
like,
visor.
I saw something crazy. I saw something really crazy.
Just like, but like all the camera hears is beep 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 beep. Yes. Beep 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 beep. You don't say.
Did you hear me?
He fell down a well?
Oh,
What's that,
What did
Mira?
you see exactly?
Big gorilla. No.
finger.
Big,
I get that reference.
thank you. Big creature. Big, really big, so big. Like, you're the size of a toenail big.
That those sound big, yes.
The mild reaction of, like, that does sound big.
What about big creature? Where is this big creature?
So have you ever seen, like, a rotating road?
Conveyor
What?
belts exist in Aeroth. We have arcana mechanics. There's steampunk stuff. It's fine.
This is funnier.
A-
It's like she, in front of him, she's like, it goes like this. And it's got road on top of it, or like a belt, maybe.
The operating room that Warden was originally built in had so many conveyor belts.
She didn't know what those were.
Can
She's like,
I roll
"Wow."
for Mira interpretation
She
here?
says it's a
Sure.
belt.
I will
It's like
I will
there's a
let you
belt
pick
on
the
it.
skill or the stat. Whatever Warden uses to interpret
Roll for
Mira.
survival.
I'll roll straight
Animal
wisdom.
handling.
Come on, you get it.
Uh,
I think that's the DC.
It's up to you. Does Warden get it with a 7?
Come on. She's like, there's a belt. It rotates. And it's walking on the belt.
I mean, it's being pulled by the belt.
No, it's walking on it.
So it
And
is generating enough energy to move the belt, like a conveyor belt.
Oh, that's yes. I couldn't think of the word. And you know how like sometimes you'll put something like a little animal on the belt, and then you'll dangle like a little treat. It's like that. I don't know.
Sounds
what the
cruel
treat-
and unusual. Why would you do that?
Well, sometimes you have to do it because they need therapy to help them walk a little bit better.
Why not just
To me-
walk on ground?
Well, because sometimes
In
the
open
ground's
field.
not that stable, and they need a lot of stability.
Hmm.
And sometimes they put them in tanks of water, and
Mhm.
then they eat 4 cheese sticks and a bunch of chicken treats, and are very
It's
tired.
sounding a
after.
little personal, but like
The
I can't
size of the
tell
fucking
why.
cheese stick you would have to give a Tarask.
I'm also speaking from personal experiences with me yesterday with my dog who went to hydrotherapy. I will send pictures in the chat, in the mid-session chat.
I
momentarily.
think I saw the video that you posted on your story.
Yeah. But I'll
It was
post a
cute, but
picture.
also kind of sad. Because
No.
it's walking therapy, which is always sad to see because they look so unhappy and so uncertain at first.
Yeah, it's his first time, but
But it
he
was very
enjoyed it. He ended up liking it because he got 4 cheese sticks. And a bunch
We'll
of
walk for
chicken
cheese
strips.
sticks.
Yeah. He's very cute. And then he slept all day yesterday. Yeah.
So for the Tarask, do they just have to dangle like a whole cow
Probably.
instead of the cheese stick? Yeah. Just a big old.
I mean, you
A
did also see
charcuterie.
it was like bound by rune-covered chains, so there could also be something going on there with that.
I would like to think that it's actually a cow on a smaller treadmill,
Mm-hmm.
So the cow is running. and the Tarask is running, so that they both get something out of it: terror for the cow and excitement for the Tarask.
Actually, hanging in front of the Tarask, you saw like full plate armor Minotaur with these like
Good.
No,
purple
he's dead.
tattoos. He's just being dangled
He's
in
on a
front of the
conveyor belt.
Tarask for eternity.
Justice. That's what justice looks like.
It was Semirel. He ordered that.
He would never.
He wouldn't, but he would
He
sit
Mary
and watch.
would. Mary would forge his name on a document ordering. He'll forgive me.
Funny.
But yeah, are you guys doing anything else on the floating disc, or are you conveying this to Warden and then that's about it?
That's probably, we don't want to talk about it too much because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Lady's distracted, but she's also still right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing at this point Mura's doing the like when like a toddler comes running up to their parent to whisper in their ear and they do the proper like cup round the whole ear.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
Just
they
out of curiosity,
push the hair out the way.
is the other wizard impressed with how fast my wizard can write down a spell?
Yeah, I mean, Linga kind of looks up from scribing the spells, and Axiel is just wide-eyed. like motionless. He's gone even more pale than he kind of already was. And is just staring in shock, like there's a little bit of smoke coming off of Linga's spellbook from how fast the quill is moving.
Mm-hmm. She just kind of shrugs and just, I've developed my own shorthand.
You're going to have to show me how to do that at some point. Either that or you're going to have to help me scribe some spells, because, wow. There is a lot we can learn from each other.
I had a lot of downtime to perfect it. So.
Fair enough.
Now it's canon. That's all she did when she was in her plant shroud.
I mean, it entirely makes sense. You made it very clear right at the start in like session 1 that all she had while she was stuck in a tree was a spell book and rip.
Do one thing all the time.
But yeah, you carry on kind of drifting up. Bazdor's kind of giving like a very amused grin, watching Axiel for the first time in quite a while in shock at another wizard. Because dude old now, dude a very powerful wizard now. This is a new experience probably for Bazdor, who has hung out with Axiel a fair amount because of Mary. He's never seen Axiel this impressed by another wizard for a while. Unless they're doing something like completely different, like a new school of magic or something that he just doesn't normally deal with. But eventually you float back up to, drumroll please, finally a map of the interior of the council chamber.
Yay!
Created this morning.
Right.
I need some fucking coffee or some. Jeez.
Some coffee.
Some coffee.
Things.
So if I huddle characters here, there you go. It's a very big floating disc, but this is like the council's floating disc. Oh yeah, we've even got Mary here. Nice. I cut off when I was talking there because my throat just gave out. But yes, you float back up to the council level. This was a direct floating disc down to the generator, back up to the council. And as you kind of do the elevator bounce as the disc settles, Maeva kind of like finally manages to make her excuses to stop Chester talking her ear off and starts like stepping away from the floating disc. You can see all of the council members are still here, all 6 of them kind of back in discussion with each other. What would you guys like to do?
Do you have any coffee?
Yeah, a dwarf comes over with a cup of coffee for you.
Yeah, they've definitely got that kind of stuff here.
Like this was an invited meeting. It was established last session. There is like a full banquet table on one side of the chamber. There is stuff.
Stuff everywhere.
Like, they invited Mary. They knew they'd need some food.
Yeah.
Mary doesn't sit through long council meetings unless there's refreshments.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, same.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's probably late afternoon.
So it's time for second lunch. Great.
Yes.
She'll just...
Because it was kind of early-ish afternoon when you arrived in Mordothak, and then you killed an hour or two before heading up to the meeting.
All right. Well, Miri trundles over to help herself to second lunch.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be doing that for a while.
Her little fire buddy is also charcoaling up some food and eating the charcoal.
Yeah, he weeble wobbles over, and there's like a light tapping of stone against stone as he. Very cute.
They don't.
Like ceramic clicking against marble is what it sounds
Mhm.
like.
I like to think Rip is loading up a satchel as well for Mura for later because he knows she's going to get hungry and he knows she's going to forget to grab snacks.
Oh my god, he knows me so well.
Rip knows everyone. Rip knows all of your secrets.
Oh, I don't have that many secrets.
He like
Not anymore.
bundles things up in different little like
Uh-huh.
wax packages to keep everything nice and fresh.
Yeah.
It's great. Okay, so Linger will look at Warden and maybe Chester is steps away. I don't know what he does.
He's gonna go to the little.
He's
chest
also
room.
eating second lunch.
Yeah,
He's with Mary.
she is small, so that makes sense.
Oh, I see what you did there.
He has a type.
He does.
Didn't he
have a
establish that they also
type.
need to be very hairy, though?
She's got long hair. She can.
That's true.
She does the mustache thing periodically, where she ties it. In front
Oh,
of her.
yeah.
You know, maybe he's just exploring his options. People change.
He just really likes the schoolgirl outfit, you know?
That's
Oh
what
my
it
God,
is.
why did you
That
say
cursed
that?
fucking art, man.
If it had been for, and like if there was a character intentionally meant to look like that, yes, fine, but not this one. Should we
Light.
excuse ourselves from the rest of this meeting? We only had a few findings down there. It's going to take some time to try to, track the arcane signature. It's not going to be an easy task. Mira, what would you like to do? Warden, thoughts? We need a
Head
nap?
Oh god. Like personally, yes. Mira's like, I thought we had to stay for the whole meeting, or are we done? You think? Did we have to
You what,
stay for
sorry?
the whole I thought we had to stay for the whole meeting, or are we like done?
It's kind of up to you. Like, you've been briefed on the main parts. You've given a bit of a contribution and said, like, well, before we do anything else, we want to investigate. So, like,
We
if
need
you
to
want,
reconvene on our findings. We
Yeah, Queen.
must-
Check the proposed meetings for this meeting and see if there's anything else we need to stick around for.
you check the docket,
Uh-huh.
because there definitely is one. Mary just gives you hers. She doesn't need it. She doesn't care.
She wings it anyway. She's not.
Most of it is just kind of like delving a bit deeper into what's already been discussed, for lack of a better word. Like, okay, yes, the city's been infiltrated, so like, do we want to mobilize guards? How can we do it without causing panic across the city? Like, those sorts of things where it's like, well, you guys have already been there for where they covered the main topics. Now it's like actually drilling down into the fine details that help a city not devolve into chaos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last item on the
And
docket
kind of
is
like-
the school lunches for the week. And we're like,
Yeah.
let's piece out of that.
Like, it's kind of just like war planning, city planning. Like, do we need to prepare for further invasion? So, like,
They should be used to that.
Yeah.
yeah.
They have a special. They do like Wednesday siren checks, first Wednesday of the month, like they do here for the nuclear power plant down the road.
Yeah, they do our tornado sirens then too.
We don't have them. We probably should though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know when they do the tornado sirens. I just know the first Wednesday of every month at 8:00 we get the Sequoia power plant. Anyway. Well.
Yeah, they have some generator drills, just in case the
Good, there
generator
we
goes into meltdown.
Uh-huh, I bet.
Cause fuck.
Yeah.
That terrace gets loose. Whew. There's gonna be a Mordothak-sized crater in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. I think at that
Sun
point it's
Dome.
all just evacuation. It's just
Uh-huh.
rapid evacuation.
Just like Sun Dome looking over it, like, not bad, not great.
Why do you
Not
guys think they have
bad.
such a massive airship port?
Yeah. They should how is their development of like jetpacks going? Because that seems like it would be handy to
Not
get away.
It's like a
Everybody
logical
just has their
step.
own
So
GTFO backpack.
they don't super have like jetpacks, but Lindsay may have a very vague recollection from campaign 1. Mary, of course, would 100% remember it because it was fucking cool. When the floating city of Promethea got attacked by rogue airships, the Mordothak guards who had been assigned to it, they were all wearing like very bulky metal plate armor, and they all kind of like
Yeah.
climbed up onto the railings and dove off the
Yeah,
airship.
They daved off.
They dave off, and like arcanomechanical wings came out of the armor.
Yeah.
So
gliders.
they do have like those sorts of things where like they've got mechanical powered wings, which have like very minor like ether cannon style jets in them so that they can get some propulsion and fly around and attack airships if they need to, or deal with dragons.
Yeah. Well, somebody in this town needs to get on top of GTFO backpacks.
Mm-hmm. They just
Especially if
have
the
one
sun god
enormous
wins, like-
ejector seat that ejects the city.
Just the whole top layer has jets under it. It just whoop.
Honestly, kind of wouldn't surprise me. That'd be kind of fun. Like the gnome one next door just gets giant mechanical legs and walks away, and the dwarves are like, "Pfft, jets."
Yeah, I love that. All right, well. It seems like
Yeah, I mean-
we have things we might need to discuss
Yes.
privately. So
You definitely
perhaps
don't need
we
to stick around for the whole
should,
meeting if you don't want to.
We can sit quietly and listen, and then leave if there's anything we need to hear. But after that, find
Okay.
an inn or a rune forge place to bunker down somewhere we can have a private conversation and rest.
Cool. If you're staying for the whole meeting, then can everyone give me a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Excuse me.
Damn.
That's a 25.
It's a
Ooh.
9.
I like those dice.
I like those dice.
Is it pretty?
Where do we get dice from?
The marketplace. And hold on. I will. There's one that's all AI generated images, so don't use that one. Even though they appear like they would be pretty. Let's see. So this one is by a place called Irony Made, a person. The one that's not with a Z at the end, that's all AI crap. And then there's
Cool.
some stuff from Jenny D. It's fine.
Dog.
So, So with a 25, Mura just picking up everything over the last few sessions. Mura,
Hi.
as you guys are like sat kind of listening to the council meeting, I guess it kind of tracks as well, like Mura's attention span. She probably starts like looking around, noticing like weird things going on because she's getting a bit low on attention.
Fancy.
You notice one of the guards who is like patrolling around, just kind of like moving around the area, keeping an eye on everything, making sure things are secure. They kind of like rotate around all the guards. As one of them's kind of walking probably a good like 20 feet away from you. So it is a fantastic spot from Mura. You notice it as he kind of passes by like one of the braziers like here-ish, if I just ping it on the map. And actually, let me show the map. Just realized I hadn't been on stream. About here-ish, like one of these braziers. You notice as he kind of passes by, there is like flickering magical flames in the brazier that keep it lit and keep this council chamber well illuminated. His shadow doesn't seem to like flicker and change with the light of the brazier like it should.
Oh.
Which
And, like,
brazier?
there's a-
Sorry, will you ping that again for me?
This one.
Okay.
And it's like it's the sort of thing, like he is kind of approaching a statue as well. Like there's a statue here of like an old famous dwarven general. And there's a moment where it almost seems like, you know, when kind of like two people are walking past a light source and their shadows kind of cross and merge a little bit. There's that kind of like moment, but there's nothing that his shadow should have been crossing that should have been casting a second shadow. And it, for a brief moment, doesn't look like the shadow or the silhouette of a dwarf should.
Mira will like. I see the way that we're like positioned. I assume that we're sitting down in a row.
You
and
can
Mira
move yourselves if you want. That's where the
No.
floating disc was.
This is funny. Mira will pop her head right between Warden and Linger and be like, "Hey, this guy over here." She'll just like kind of, as subtly as Mira can, like direct them in that direction, which may be moving Warden's head very gently, and then like. And
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we're moving. And then like directing Liger to view that way as well. His shadow is kind of weird. Like you know how like when you're in the light your shadow should be like "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh," like a little flickery and stuff. It doesn't do that, and it's really big.
A weird shot.
Yeah, as
Do I
you
notice-
guys look
Ah.
over at it, it's like back to normal.
I'm not crazy.
Well, with given that information, Linger will try to just keep an eye on it because we do know that we're dealing with shadowmancy, and I don't know that she's fully explained that to Mira yet. So there's a chance that Mira's imagination is just getting away with her, but also, you know, you don't just dismiss a
would-
friend's.
I would say linger. Give me an
I'm
arcana
not
check.
crazy. I'm not
Yeah.
crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go big. Can I go to?
Does a natural
Wow.
20 with a 10. So 30.
Yeah, so
Get me there.
in your studies of shadowmancy, which very much went beyond the curriculum, when you had your little extracurricular sessions with
Mm-hmm.
the man who would turn out to be the magician, before he was a dick.
Yeah. I mean, he was a dick then too, but you know.
Yeah,
different.
but like he was teaching
But
you
she
stuff, and that's how it
liked him.
started.
yeah.
She's teaching her how to.
Oh.
Never mind.
Um,
I'm gonna stop myself.
Thanks, Steph.
You're welcome.
He would have like brought out some books from like restricted sections of the libraries and things like that. And there was definitely at least one or two of them that kind of touched on more esoteric areas of shadowmancy and kind of things that can be done with it. You would definitely like immediately the second Mura says this, regardless of whether or not you'd seen it, based on like what you and Axiel had brought up previously with knowing that shadow magic is likely involved, it immediately brings to mind very, very powerful shadowmancers often have been said to have abilities like being able to turn into shadows, being able to hide in other people's shadows, being able to turn like into an actual shadow in and of itself. Similar to like how you create the shadow bridge by pulling shadows together. Like it could be like a scrying thing where Temperance is potentially scrying through this shadow.
What? Wait, can you scry through shadows?
Powerful shadowmancers can.
So
Like,
you're saying it's a
it's
pathway to
all-
abilities some might consider to be unnatural.
Yes. This is like high-level shadowmancy stuff, but if what Mura is saying is correct, it entirely matches like very powerful tiers of shadowmancy that you have come across. And you wager the magician was probably working on some of that stuff himself. Being able to turn into a shadow and like slip under a door and get to research materials that he needs.
Bro, I hate that.
Hey, is all this shadowmancy stuff in, what is it, Kibbles or?
Kobold Press Deep Magic 1.
Okay, thank you. No,
They
I need
have
it, but not for this.
Crazy subclasses.
I mean,
for power.
in fairness, I believe some of the stuff like Shadow Scrying I don't think is an actual spell, but I like the idea of it.
Yeah, me too.
It's
I
here
have
for
a-
flavor, and I
have
can
a
always
shadow
make custom
mage
spells
in a
based off
different
it.
game.
But yes, I do highly recommend the Kobold Press Deep Magic stuff because it's awesome, and they do actually have, or they should have, like a Shadow Wizard subclass in that book, specifically designed to use all their shadow magic stuff.
Okay.
Wizard
cool.
Jutsu. Even.
Um,
I haven't had any coffee, okay? Like, please be nice to me.
but yeah, that is Linger immediately like, I've heard of these sorts of shit shenanigans before. I immediately trust
Shit.
Mura.
Yeah.
Not the shit shenanigan.
The shenanigans,
I
if you will.
Can't.
Oh, I
remember.
will.
Have I used my hair bow of wizardry today? I can't remember.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my hair bow of wizardry to cast message to inform Axiel of what has been spotted, hoping that he has the ability to confer that information onto others using a similar message skill that I really should get that cantrip at some point, but
You live, you
Interesting.
learn.
Okay.
You do it
That's
later.
Axiel's check. Let's see what Axiel has that could potentially help.
By the way, I was looking. Jay's gonna go get coffee, and I was looking at coffee from Dutch Brothers, and they have one called the 911, which is 6 shots of espresso and Irish cream.
oh, good lord.
I watched a video of a man doing about 30 shots of espresso before going on his
Dying?
like Deliveroo.
Oh my
And
god!
he was like, I've
that-
never cycled so fast in my life, and it ended with him being arrested.
That reminds me of Wolf of Wall Street, where Leonardo DiCaprio's character is like, I can definitely do this. The Quaaludes haven't hit me at all. And he gets in his Lamborghini, and then you see him driving home, and then you see the Lamborghini later, and it is fucked up. Also, we don't
That's
have Deliveroo
illumination.
here, which I think is very funny. But like DoorDash, Uber Eats.
It must have been DoorDash then, because he was American.
Oh, same difference.
Where the fuck has the shadow magic gone?
I heard it shots of express and with the
It was
being
insane.
arrested. People will do anything for content.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Derogatory.
valid.
Imagine how much he pooed himself later.
I don't even want to. I'm bad enough after one just regular coffee. Ah, my bad. Shadow magic is in Deep Magic 2. That's why I couldn't find it. Illumination magic is in Deep Magic 1. Shadow magic is in Deep Magic 2. Which also has the hedge magic that Linga was gifted with at some point
Yeah.
from the druids.
She does love all of the magics.
And Saint
Now
magic,
that
which Semirel was taking a few spells from back in campaign 1.
She's got like a major in necromancy, and then it's just minoring in everything else, just across the board.
Aha. So that's the 4th level. So there is a 4th level shadow magic spell called Hide in One's Shadow, where you touch a creature with a piece of charcoal and it blends in with its shadow and becomes a moving shadow, which is really cool.
Yeah. I have a no game mechanics, but I have a roleplay character that is a shadow lady, so I'm gonna steal some stuff from.
And same with Shadow Passenger, which is what is going on here. You step into a shadow you can see within range, melding yourself and all the equipment you carry with the shadow for the duration. Nothing of your presence remains visible or otherwise detectable, but then I could just have them run around and kill everyone and you wouldn't know. So it's fun to do this. Cool. So, if he is aware, because he is aware, so that's Shadow Passenger.
Is he a shadow passenger princess, maybe?
I think
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you.
Axiel has 2 options here, because the issue is he knows these dwarves.
Right.
And like dwarves, they are quite hot-headed. So his way up here is, do I warn them and risk them suddenly flipping their shit and the person escaping? Or do I do something suddenly now and bring everyone's attention to it all at the same time?
Yeah. See, this is Sleeger's using her brain and deferring to someone familiar with the situation before just, hey guys.
Linga does actually have some shadow magic. She's got Stygian Eye.
Oh,
6th level spell, Stygian Eye.
We love that. Should I use it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's helpful here or not, but we will see. So first things first.
Hold on,
Axiel.
let me look at it.
Let me roll and see what he does. Yes. Axiel kind of stands up from the chair that had been kind of brought over for him and kind of excuse me, I do beg my pardon and apologies for interrupting the council meeting, but it does appear we are in fact being spied upon. And like as he is finishing the sentence and saying spied upon, he flicks a wand out from his sleeve, spins around towards the guard, and he's going to cast Dispel Magic at 6th level.
Ooh. We like it.
Is anyone else doing anything as he does this?
Also stand up because I feel like it's standing time.
Okay. Well,
Mira stands up and both of her legs are dead from how hard she was sitting cross-legged.
Oh my god, that would be the worst.
Just the true pins and needles.
Hold on, I have to. Linger's brain would go a lot faster than my brain.
See, that's
Mhm.
the best part about having a robot legs, no stand-up pain.
Yeah.
The warden just.
Yeah, he just turns the hydraulics on. He's good.
Made of hydraulics is Warden.
You know what? I'm gonna get some chains of perdition ready
Okay.
with the trigger of if a solid form of this shadow person appears, then we'll give it a whirl. We'll see if it works.
Okay. So you're holding chains of perdition for if basically like the form comes out of the shadow.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
I guess I could do something. I guess I could be useful. Let's see what I have. So many things. Oh, what the fuck is this? Hey, man. Hey, Mitch.
Hello.
Oh, Ethan, were you gonna say something? I'll let you go first.
No, I'm looking at my dose and stuff, so you can go.
Docent,
No,
kill him.
You. Well, let me read this before I ask you. a
Docent,
stupid-
turn on floodlight.
Uh,
That'll get rid of the shadow.
Funny you say that.
Docent, order 500 pizzas to his house. All Hawaiian.
No! The one weakness. Pineapple on pizza.
If I used an ability that gave us, and I say us because I do mean us true sight, would we be able to see the true nature of this
Oh,
shadow?
fuck. You have an ability that gives people true sight?
Yeah, I
Oh,
took
we
a
love
spell
that.
called Power Word Reveal.
Whoa!
Yes. Do it.
And you
Okay,
utter
so
a
first
word-
things first, because this brings us back to Kobold Press again. The power words that Kobold Press have added across both Deep Magic books are sensational, and I love them. There is a second level one that I have used and abused in Descent into Avernus called Power Word Rebound that lets you, as a reaction, rebound someone's attack back at them.
Oh.
And my wizard currently has Power Word Rebound, Power Word Rend, Power Word Vulnerability that gives them vulnerability to one type of damage and lets us just surround someone and fuck them up.
Oh shit.
And I think I have a fourth power word, but I can't remember what it is. But they are so cool, they are so much fun, and I love that there is just more than like power word pain and power word kill, and that's it. Because
Yeah.
it makes sense that there would be loads of them. Let me have a look. Right. You utter a word of power. Every creature within range perceives things as they actually are. Each creature within 120 feet of you has true sight in the spell's area until the start of your next turn. So, true sight within the area of 120 feet. And it's every
Of
creature within
me.
range, so you can't pick who it is. That's also quite funny.
Uh-oh, I could fuck
So, like all the
somebody.
dwarves could see him too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's just
I'm
suddenly
a-
like, oh!
No one look
Seeing
around.
into the ethereal plane, seeing all the ghosts and weird shit in the ethereal plane as well.
Yeah, nobody look at Rip.
Yeah.
I look at Rip.
Yeah.
I look
Don't do
at Rip.
it. Don't do it.
What does he look like?
See invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them, perceive the original form of a shape changer or creature transformed by magic. I would argue, given that the
Yes.
wording of Shadow Passenger says you meld yourself and all the equipment you carry with the shadow, you step into the shadow at a point you can touch,
Uh-huh.
you're effectively transforming yourself with magic into the shadow. So I guess
Okay.
True Sight would show them either way, Axiel is also blasting a Dispel magic over there, but that's still very useful if they try and escape. Which
I guess
kind of
power
fucks
reveal.
what my plan was.
Oh no. Yay, yay, yay.
Foiled
I guess
again,
power-
somehow by Mura. Again.
You would have gotten away with it too.
If it wasn't for that fucking idiot with the antlers. Fuck.
So yeah,
if you
if you drop a cast, if you press cast on that,
I'll press cast on the cast.
then we can drop a
Yes.
spell token for it and see the 120 foot range and what it would cover. But that's fucking awesome. Good shit on that.
I
Here you
don't
go.
know where
Here you
the
go, Warden.
spell token is. It don't let
That's
me.
that's certainly
Oh,
not
here
it.
we go.
That's not big enough. Let me do it. Custom token.
There.
Here we go.
Hmm.
Does it? Hold on. Did it
I
say
mean,
like within
120
range?
feet
But what's the range? Is it a square? Is it a
It's
circle?
from me, so I don't know.
I guess if it doesn't specify, we'll just do a square because that makes it easy.
Yeah. Also, I
Um,
made a custom token. I can't delete it now.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I will. Width 120. 120. Name. We'll call it True Sight so that we know that that's the area of True Sight. I'll make it player controlled as well just so that you can play with it.
Yay,
Can you
yay,
fucking-
yay.
Boom!
It's so big.
Oh.
It's
gonna
so
change
big it's
everything.
lagged my shard.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say that Mira is gonna move a little, like, she'll move here, therefore we're within the area. Oh, okay. Or don't. Fuck you.
Sorry, I'm trying to get shard working again, and it's just doing all the things at once. There we go.
Well,
So does Mura presumably has to be in
Oh.
the center of that?
yeah, it says centered on you.
Cool. So Mura's in the center.
I see you.
Jake Sully, I see you. Sure you Avatar 1
Definitely
fans out
not
there.
like.
What a
Wow.
throwback.
The one
sorry.
quote from the movie.
Oh man.
It's weird how often that comes up in my D&D sessions.
Yeah, that
Someone
is
just going-
weird.
I see you, Jake Sully.
God,
I
think the
love
only
the
other line
Navi
I know-
people.
I think the only other line I know from that movie is just "Eat your eyes like jujubes."
Yeah.
what?
Did you see the next iteration? It's going to be like volcano
Oh.
Navi.
Mm.
So I'm wondering
I've only
now
seen the
if
first
there's
one.
going to be a fourth one where it's just like one air Navi and it's the only one left.
Wait a minute. I think I've seen that movie before.
Everything changed.
and then everything changed.
They're
So,
like,
Um,
damn it, we had to change our whole franchise to The Last Airbender because of this shit. Now he's coming back for more.
Yeah.
So apparently I don't have a dwarf token in Shard, which is weird.
Disappointing.
But you know the
How do you
brazier
not
that he
have a
stood up.
dwarf
So
brazier?
anyway, order of shit going off. I guess if we do Mura and Axiel simultaneously, and then Linger's holding hers back to see what happens as a result. So you watch as Axiel points his wand towards the guard, who like immediately is like, "Oh, what the fuck?" thinking that he's about to get absolutely destroyed by the court wizard of Dragon's End.
There.
Mura stands up, points, and shouts the power word reveal. Because the only component for it is verbal.
What do you say? What are the magic words?
Fuck!
come
I
on.
see you, Jake. So no. There he
What
is.
does Mura say?
That's That's what she
Say
said.
peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
There is this like double like radar ping pulse of energy, one from Mura, one from Axial. There's like a brief disruption in the field as well of the power word reveal as this fucking dispel magic is blasting through it, but the power word reveal is not the target. So it just kind of like blasts through, disrupts it a little bit. And you see like the shadow of this dwarven guard starts to like convulse and twist. And you see the guard starts like backing away with his hands up, seeing his shadow doing that. Everyone in this area, like a couple of guards have rushed over now, can now see there is a form like slowly clawing its way out of the shadow, trying to like... It's almost like it's trying to clutch onto pieces of the shadow and form them back around itself to hide again, but the dispel magic is just ripping it apart. And eventually... And this all happens in the space of like a handful of seconds. But eventually you see a humanoid creature gets spit out of the shadow, lands on the floor, before a split second later lingers chains of perdition.
Oh, let me cast
I
it.
imagine... You what, sorry?
I should cast it, probably would help.
Yeah, so it's if you want to, like you've seen this happen. You were saying you were going to do it if something comes out of the shadow. It's still up to you as to whether you want to or not. And I'm assuming
I just needed to make sure I did it on the thing.
I'm assuming, given that it like gets spit out of the shadow onto the floor. Also, by the way, check it out. Latest shard update. They've updated how damage rolls work in the chat, so it's a lot easier and a lot clearer.
Yay! Thanks, Shard, for continuously
The
making
damage types
improvements.
are separated for you to make it easier. Yeah, you see, I'm imagining like this creature hits the ground and almost immediately the second it touches the ground, the like marble and limestone floor starts to split as Linger's chains just blast up from the floor and start wrapping around it. So the creature is going to need to make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
Good luck, bitch.
How long was it 21? Something has changed.
So did I.
Something has changed. It was definitely...
Have you changed your equipment recently?
No.
They are all showing as 20. How weird.
It was definitely 21. But I also lost my card. I had to re-add that for my
so maybe
persuasion.
you lost...
So something's going on.
Let's have a look. You've got the arcane grimoire because it was from your staff, isn't it?
Well, I had that, and then I think I had something else. Oh, my spell book was a +1, right?
You had
And
a
then I had the
+2
staff?
arcane grimoire.
Okay, and then the staff.
Yes. And you've unequipped the +2 arcane grimoire for the
That's weird.
wand
I didn't do
braces,
it.
apparently.
But now it's
they
back.
shouldn't have needed attunement. So why is it showing that? Anyway,
All right.
it's now showing as 22.
That sounds correct.
Oh, we did level. Okay, so
I was going to say that's
I think
probably
20
from the
was
level
wrong.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, a 15 fails, regardless. So this creature blasts out of the shadow and just immediately gets wrapped up by Linger's chains of perdition. So it is now restrained and takes 2d8 bludgeoning and 2d8 psychic.
Mira approaches this dude, this person, this creature, this guy, this...
Yes, who is currently screaming in agony as it is being crushed by the
It's
chains.
okay, it's okay. She's like, shh. Didn't
Why is it
anyone
only
ever
done
tell
1d8?
you?
I'll
Weird.
say these dice are a little weird because it just does the D20 shape every time, even though it's not a.
Yeah.
Might have to switch that back. I don't like that.
We don't love that.
Sorry, star person. You need to have other. Well, no, it shows other side.
This is a.
I think that's just how Shard shows the dice, maybe? I could be wrong.
Here,
Let
let
me
me
roll a
roll.
d4. Cue everyone rolling to check. Oh no, mine shows as a d4.
See, like, it's got.
Oh.
Maybe it was actually doing a.
Oh, but Steph's is showing as d10s. Are they d8,
Alright.
d10 and d8? Maybe. Who knows?
Oh.
Either way.
That's so. Oh, wait. No.
No, they look
But
like
when
20s.
you click on the details, it does show the D8s.
Huh.
So I don't know why it's doing that.
But yeah.
Let me see if I just
Cool.
roll a.
So, he's been bound to the floor. And did you say, Mira, that you're walking over to him?
Yeah, and Mira's like, didn't anybody ever tell you that spying on people is rude?
Now, it doesn't say that the true sight moves with you. Bless you.
Oh.
So I guess, like, you can still walk over and be in the range.
Yeah.
And everyone else still is, which is good, because otherwise the rest of the party would have suddenly been out of range.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure everyone was in range.
Funnily enough as well, with the true sight on, you see as you kind of approach this creature, it is like someone had made a humanoid out of clay almost. They're like pale grey skin, just completely black eyes, and they just are almost like, in a way, featureless, but like when you look at them like out of the corner of your eye, they look like one of the dwarven guards, but then when you're looking at them straight on and you've got like the full true sight on them, you can see this like featureless being.
Does this remind me of anyone I know?
Stretch Armstrong.
Rude. Rude? First of all?
Does it remind you of anyone you know?
Yeah. I mean, because, Ethan Thorne as a changeling.
Well,
had
Ethan Thorne's a
good-
changeling, yes. But
Yeah, I know.
I would
There's
say you've got your memories coming back to you.
I do. I got the
In
memories.
this is a fairly recognizable thing in a way if you've come across a number of them. When you were in the Feywild, you encountered a handful of times creatures that could change form to look like other creatures, much more sinister than changelings, and very much more like Fey trickery sense. And you remember Ethray referred to them as doppelgangers.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. The close related cousin, or semi-related cousin. You're like, oh my gosh, she's a doppelganger. I don't think I've seen one outside of the. She stops herself because she knows she's not supposed to say the face stuff. I don't think I've seen one in a while. In a real long time. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am.
Sorry, sir.
They're just kind of
are
like
you-
struggling against the chains on the floor.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. Are you working for somebody that, like, who are you spying for?
They kind of like look up towards you and, as if I would tell you,
Oh, it
Oh.
can talk. That's
Oh, okay. I mean, I was asking,
You see, like,
I mean,
Axial and Linger are both approaching menacingly with their wands out.
listen, Mira like bends down to this guy and is like, listen, you can either talk to me or you can talk to them. Just kind of like jerks her thumb back at the scary guys.
Struggles to look
Yeah.
over your shoulder because of Linger's chains holding him down.
Oh my gosh, I'm blurry. I'm so
Oh, you are
Yeah.
so blurry.
why?
Gotta hit them with the...
Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. Why was I was like a ghost. Mira will like squat down to her knees and be like, can you see them now?
Nods.
This scare. Okay, so you can answer me or you can talk to them. And if they don't mess you up, she jerks at them at Warden. He definitely
just-
will. Yeah.
I love this method of intimidation. This is great. She's just going, listen, I'm the good cop. Listen, me.
I
right
am
here.
literally the best cop in this building.
There are 4
It
cops
doesn't
here.
get any better. It only gets
You look over,
worse.
Mary is cracking every bone in her body. Oh, it's been a while.
I
Oh,
love this flex. Like, you can talk to me. Or I step aside.
or you could talk to them, or you could talk to her, or you could talk to him, or just talk to me.
Actually, there's no talking with me. I don't do the talking.
Yeah, he's the end stop. Like,
Unfortunately, says Warden, I have no stats for talking.
Only intimidation.
I am all violence all the time.
All violence. Yeah, so Mira's like, so what it'll be? I mean, it's your choice. You can take it, but once I'm gone, that's it for like niceness.
It kind of like looks up towards you and... But then there is another option.
There's
I
not.
talk to one of you, I'm dead. I don't talk to one of you, I'm dead. Either way, the result is the same.
Well, I'm not gonna kill you if you talk to me, so. But
Right, but they will.
But then we
No,
kill
Linger-
they. But then we
The one
kill
I work
they.
for will kill me if I talk to anyone.
well, only if they find out.
We kill him first.
They'll
We're good
know.
at that.
How will they know? You could be anybody.
They just continue kind of staring at you.
Yeah. Linger
Mm.
looks at Rip and has a creepy smirk, and it's amusing that they think that death is going to be the end of our inquiry.
Oh my god!
Hmm.
We're so fucked up. What is wrong with us?
I mean, in the past, we have just been like, we'll kill him and then ask him questions. So this
Uh-huh.
is just what we do.
We
So-
have done that.
Linger, you can see Axial is like thumbing through his spell book. And is kind of like settling on a few pages that he's kind of like absent-mindedly bookmarking. Let's have a look.
So I have
He's-
decided
Yes.
Rip's natural form is obviously absolutely gigantic, but
Mhm.
is definitely something from the Dark Souls universe.
How amazing. I love it. I love it.
That's
I fucking love
the
Dark Souls.
favorite.
Well, we've got the art book, and then I picked up the 5e compatible role playing game.
Nice.
Oh.
So I don't know jack about the video game other than what my sons have told me. But like this art,
Nothing says
I just
Dark
want to
Souls
gobble it
like
up.
being as powerful as you are in 5th edition and having no trouble with fighting enemies.
Well,
Um,
I gotta show you the best part about this game. This is what made me go like, oh, I might actually I might actually like this game.
If you want to run one, I think Max would be very interested.
I
Mhm.
fucking
But
love
I
Dark Souls
definitely
as
have to
well.
practice. I'm not good at spooky, so we'll see. But what sold me on this being a possibility?
To be
This is
fair,
the first
Dark
page
Souls
of the
isn't
book.
super spooky. It's just like
Mhm.
super grim
Come on,
dark.
come on, work.
You died.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
Of course.
goodness.
And that's what I was like. Oh, this might actually be fun.
Over and over and over again in Dark Souls. That's it.
Then I should be getting my Pirate Borg stuff sometime in the next couple months, and then we're gonna do. If I have to come fly to everybody's home and glue you to your desks.
I need to email
We're gonna
Erica.
play the game where you start off as dead pirates trying to get out of Davy Jones's locker to get back to life.
Amazing.
Do that.
Mm.
I love that.
That's
Why
more
can I
pork,
not-
so it's easy and deadly.
Mitch, could we take
Yes.
a break?
Yes, we
Feels like
can.
a break time.
please.
And Panda
I could
is,
do with more tea and more blowing my nose, so yes.
Panda has to potty, so
Me too,
And
Panda.
Jaywin.
Me too, but
Same, Panda, same.
Jay went to get me coffee, so I'm on Panda duty. Haha, duty, get it? Anyway.
duty. Yes. Let's take a quick break. We will be right back.
Cool.
We back. Hello.
We crush it.
Oh, we're back? Hello.
We do be now.
Do
So
be
yes,
back
where we
now.
left off, you are surrounding this doppelganger. Linger, you can see Axiel is like approaching them alongside you. He's got his spellbook open. The specific page he has it open to is a spell called Festering Fever,
Oh, that sounds awful.
which does indeed sound awful. And he's like glancing at the page, pointing his wand at the doppelganger just in case. He's hearing Mura be like, if you don't speak to me, you gotta speak to one of these guys, and it's very clearly like a, what can I do that's just really gonna give this guy a bad time?
Oh my.
But yeah, currently they are talking to Mura, and they said if they answer to one of you, then someone, presumably Temperance, is going to kill them. If they don't answer to you, you guys might kill them. So they're in a bit of a dilemma here. Meanwhile, as you kind of look around the rest of the chamber, there are a handful of dwarves who are like looking around in shock and awe in the true sight. Some of them are mouth agape, transfixed in horror, staring at Rip.
Not to look. Just
But like, they're
I'm
not
not
doing anything
surprised.
to like attack Rip or anything, because they've seen him traveling with you guys, so clearly you must be aware of it, and it's fine, but they're like, what the fuck?
Who's a big baby?
But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Well, feed him to Rip. No. We should. Do we want to torture? Is there like a place we can keep him? If Maywood was available, we could try the Zone of Truth, but he doesn't have to answer our questions, so
we could put him in prison.
well, what if let's see, hold on, let me look at the spells that I do have. We need some sunlight. That's what we need. We need to like, is there a skylight we can open up to be like, it's midday? Sunlight.
Unfortunately, you are in the heart of a mountain, and the layer above you is the airship level, so there isn't really a skylight, unfortunately, because otherwise people would be able to like stare down into the council.
But I know dwarves, and I know dwarves like to put shiny discs around so that they can shoot sunlight down deep into their mine holes. So, is there any of
I
that?
do like getting deep into holes.
Diggy diggy hole.
I
Is that-
watched Rings of Power. I saw the thing.
I loved Rings. I loved.
Why can I not remember
I
that?
didn't watch the
Dark
second
Souls
season
boss's
yet,
name?
but
It was good. I don't care that it's more inspired by Lord of the Rings than lore accurate. Let me just give me content. Jesus, let me be a
let me
dork.
enjoy my fucking life. Christ.
Give it to me and give it to me raw.
If I wanted it lore accurate, I would just read the books again.
Yeah, instead of people being like, if you want lore accurate, watch the movies. Don't do that. Those aren't lore accurate either.
No, but you know what? They're still pretty and fun.
They're so good. I still like them. I still love watching Viggo Mortensen break his foot and go, Viggo Mortensen broke his foot there.
Boom. That's what it's for, really.
Honestly.
Also, watch
mean-
the new season of Witcher. It's fine.
I didn't watch any of the
I
other
watched
seasons.
the first episode, and
fine.
just couldn't
Listen.
go from there. I was struggling
In-
hard, and it wasn't just because of him. I will say that it was not just because of Liam Hemsworth. It was also because it just wasn't really gripping me.
This is my
Well, here's the
narcissism
thing.
speaking, but I hate the armor design in that show. It's just,
Well,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
not to out myself as a bigger dork than any of you, I started reading one of the Witcher books.
I'm
I have
going to
read many
eventually.
of the Witcher books.
But what
I need to finish them,
understand-
but I've read a bunch.
What I understand from the show is that they've already deviated, or they did deviate a whole bunch this
So
last
hard.
season from the books. So it makes sense if you think about it. If the show has deviated from the books, you wouldn't have the same Geralt anyway. So it makes
Yeah.
sense that he looks different because now it's a different story. And that way, it's fine.
I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave. I don't really like Henry Cavill. Like, he just doesn't do anything for me. He's very
Hera dies.
handsome. No, he's very handsome, but like, no,
You just see us like lose like 200 subscribers. Like,
no. I'm not
Wow.
saying he's bad. I'm just saying for me, he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit. Not that Liam Hemsworth does anything for me. He definitely does it. But like, you know, like I look at Henry Cavill. I'm like, that's an attractive man. He's
Yeah.
just almost too attractive.
Well,
He's
that's
a
right.
little dirty. You know what I mean?
I liked him as Geralt because he is all chiseled faced and stern and with
Very
his
hot.
handsomeness.
Very yes. He's so hot.
And I liked him as the annoying guy in Stardust. It's great.
He was in Stardust.
And he's the annoying suitor.
Maybe you don't mind him then. It's not that I mind him. He just doesn't really do anything for me. You know what I mean?
Outside of those two things, I know he was Superman. I remember that, but I don't know anything else he's
Didn't
done.
love that. I gotta say. if
But
you see
also,
this-
I'm Ace, so I don't really get much out of a lot of people.
Yeah.
I just go, I like that face. That's a good face. The realization that people really do just walk around thinking about sex most of the time
That's why
is it's mind-boggling. I'm like, but like watching a burlesque show, I'm more like, ooh, that costuming. Ooh, I wonder how that works. Ooh, those moves. Now other people are like, I'm like, oh, right, it's sexy. Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean it is sexy, but no, I mean I also
Are we fine?
I was gonna say I really did love Henry Cavill in Man from U.N.C.L.E. Just other than that, he's not just super hot to
Oh.
me. He's just like I love Man from U.N.C.L.E.
In the Amelia Holmes when he played Sherlock, her
Oh.
uncle, he was cute in that, like adorable.
I didn't
Like
watch those. Was it
They're
good?
cute.
Maybe I'll watch it.
I enjoyed them.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
I'm gonna do Circle of Death. No, I'm gonna do.
Myself.
Hold on. Oh wait, I've got these things. What am I gonna do?
Also, the new Superman
Oh.
is just infinitely so
I love it.
Superman-y. The new
I
one's
love
so
it.
good. He's so good.
I loved it.
I need to watch
Can
it.
What if Linger uses transmogrification to radiate holy light from herself to torture this thing into giving us some answers?
I also have a
Okay.
thing I could help with, maybe.
So this would drop concentration on the chains of perdition.
If I do it, I'm checking.
If you do
to
it.
see.
Well, could I also have a spell called Stardust.
Oh, we have
Okay.
Stardust. We just established.
It's brilliant particles of force energy. Could I try in a way to like make sure they don't hit anyone and just use them as a light source? I don't know.
I'd say no.
Okay,
Just
that's-
because it's
that's-
literally like, it's a cone and all creatures in the radius. Like
Yeah. Okay.
you could angle
Wait,
it, but
what?
it
Are we
gets a
trying
bit...
to?
Okay, what about? Regardless of the time of day or location of your battle, you command the watchful gaze of the moon to illuminate threats of your allies. So this is the one where it just makes invisible things visible, but it also shines
Illuminate.
moonlight.
And I could use the most powerful spell of them all, shape water, to make a like
Big
a
magnifying glass.
Well, I could shape the water, and then I could freeze the water with freeze and make a big glass.
Yeah, so we're like magnifying the light of the moon. What you got, Warden?
Warden is
Oh, but-
metal. We could just bounce light
I have
off
got
of
a
him.
sword.
Oh, we love it.
My sword's
What?
reflective, my armor is reflective, so like I just
Holds the gun to that guy's head. I have gun.
We've done that before, like
I have
bounce
been talking
light
stick.
off of armor. Uh,
I mean, he's looking, or they are looking very hurt and tortured right now with the chains of perdition crushing them.
so maybe we just tighten the
Wait.
chains and
Like,
try to intimidate
pretty
him one
damn
more
hurt
time.
already.
What if we got some rope and just tied him up? And then
And just don't let him heal.
Eh.
We just hurt him every hour
Oh,
to make
that
sure
sounds so mean.
that he can't regain any hit points from a short rest.
My god.
Mira looks so concerned when Linger's like, and then continue to hurt him every hour so he cannot heal. Mira,
I
like,
see
know, like we
Lindsay's
do,
finger
like we do.
hovering over cast explode heart.
Yeah.
Mira's like, well, here's the thing. He already doesn't want to talk to us, so I don't know if like more torture is gonna help.
All right. Excuse me, dwarven lords of the forge. Do you have any sort of
That wrong.
containment device that would,
The evil containment wave.
much like you have for the vampire down in your city, but could be exposed to light to help subdue this creature on an ongoing basis?
They all kind of like,
Puppy!
ah,
think of.
The puppy! Look, that puppy agrees
So
with me.
perturbed.
Torture them every hour.
Okay.
they kind of like look at each other. There are a number of measures that we have in the city that could be modified to expose a prisoner to sunlight at all times.
All right. Well, let's get on that.
She's a streamer, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at that. 1010 would subscribe.
The dog tubers, honestly.
Like
It
a
is certainly
containment
possible.
crystal.
Oh,
Either
for a
that, or
dog?
we could modify one of our dungeon cells to be constantly exposed to sunlight.
I mean, either one I think is we need some time to figure out what we're doing here, and they're not willing to speak, and extended torture is not optimal for getting answers. So we could contain just talking like this creature isn't even in the room, just totally dismissing them.
As,
We can get
as
them.
Linger says, extended torture is just not optimal for getting answers. Axiel, Basdor, and Mary all just give her the like, yeah, been there, done that, look. We know. We get it.
So
Yeah.
just
No.
out of just out of everything I heard, dungeon cell. And I just picture a bunch of guys that just shit talk each other in the dungeon, like across from each other's cells.
Like in Law and Order SVU, where they put them all and they're all in the station and they're like, "Oh, I'm having the worst time. Go fuck yourself," like all that kind of stuff.
Fucking dungeon cells down there, yelling at each other. Like incels, but with
Yes.
dungeon cells.
Mhm.
I got you. I understood you.
That's all I can think about.
Specifically, they're
Um,
very angry about women in the
And
dungeon cells.
gatekeepers, the people keeping them in the dungeons.
Yeah, not
Axial.
KK.
Kind of just like leans in and is like, the one main problem I can foresee, we need to know if the shadow magic was cast by this individual specifically or cast on them. if they're able to cast it themselves, what's to stop them from escaping?
That's what the sunlight would be for. But
That's true. That's
mean,
Mitch being foggy brain ill. Axial is much smarter than that.
yeah.
That makes sense, because this whole
time.
time I was like, but sunlight doesn't just hurt stuff that's not a vampire. Why are you guys so fucking horny for sunlight? That makes a lot of sense.
I was just going with what Lindsay said. Lindsay's like, we need sunlight. And I'm like, yeah, we do.
That makes so much sense.
Like, you needed...
I am 99% sure it actually stipulates in the spell that Shadow Passenger doesn't work if there is something stopping you casting a shadow. Let me double check.
Wow, if only we
Shadow
had
Puppet.
Moonbeam. That could be up all the time.
Obviating Shadow. Legion. Shadow Passenger, here we go.
We are Legion.
If the shadow is destroyed, such as from a source of bright light, the spell ends, you are expelled, emerging prone in an unoccupied space, and you take radiant damage.
Uh-oh, buddy.
So that's if they're in a shadow when they hit light, which makes sense.
I mean, they could toss some like anti-magic runes on it too.
Yeah, I mean, it does
just
also
kind of
say they have to be able to see the shadow within range. So, like, if there's bright sunlight, realistically, if they can't see the shadow, they're fucked. And there are a number of shadow magic spells that directly say, like, if there is no shadow, this does not work.
Yeah, so it just needs to go in like one of those white room type cells where it's just ambient, glowing.
With some anti-magic. Yeah, they can do that. They can do that.
This feels like the cell that we put Magneto in the X-Men movies, where just all light and plastic.
Yeah, but then he learns how to control, like, the iron in people's blood. You're just gonna make him stronger.
Yeah. And
You know
then
what? I don't give a fuck. I love Magneto. Fuck off.
He's awesome.
yeah.
He's great.
So then perhaps Linger and Axial can do some magic tracing to see if like looking for gunpowder residue on somebody. Like, does this guy have shadowmancy residue clinging to his casting hands?
Bum, 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 bum,
Sure,
bum,
I'll say it's like...
Been watching a lot of Law & Order recently.
It's like how you have got the others involved in your rituals beforehand, but instead of like them contributing something else, it's two people just doing detect magic, basically contributing the exact same spell, like combining the two detect magics, I guess. And you would immediately pick up the spell was cast on them, not by them.
Do you think that Linger is more of a Stabler or a Benson? Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, love you. I've coffee. I don't know.
Probably more of a Stabler, really.
That was
As much as I want her to be
agree.
a Benson.
I really agree with that.
Yep. Show that I've definitely watched.
Much as I'd like for her to be a Benson.
He's a hothead and he punches walls and stuff. So
Listen, he
Oh,
played
so
Casey
exactly like
Jones
Linger.
in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So
Oh, hell yeah.
so hot. Talk about people I find hot. Chris Maloney.
as Casey Jones, even my little ace heart thumps.
There's just something about Chris Maloney that just bam.
It gets you. It gets you.
Gets ya. And he can do the splits. Baby.
Woo.
Even at his advanced age, like 50 something, which is not really advanced. We love you, Christopher Maloney. Anyway.
Especially as Casey Jones.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture.
I didn't know he played Casey Jones. It says Christopher Maloney did not play Casey Jones.
Wait, who was Casey Jones?
Elias.
Didn't Stephen Amell play him at one point?
Manny, look, in my brain.
They get confused because they look the same. They don't look that similar.
In my little baby brain, they definitely look the same.
Okay, I'm gonna look at them though. I look at him as like.
I absolutely.
Okay, I see it. I see it though.
100%. My whole life thought that's who this was.
I can really see it though. They do look very similar.
Well, the cosplay of him in my head is Casey Jones.
Sorry to ruin that for you.
No, I mean, I would rather know the correct information. That's wild. Little stupid brains.
Mm-hmm.
So the doppelganger
Yeah,
had
man.
shadow magic cast on them.
Bitch is like, Jesus Christ, everyone is off their meds today, and Maywood is not here.
I did take mine.
I took mine too.
It's not helping.
I don't have any.
Neither does Ethan.
No, I still have some.
Oh, that's right, you got a horde.
Takes like 6 years to be diagnosed here. Anyway. Are you getting the Mordorthak guards to take this prisoner away then?
Well, I mean, I would like we will hold him down until they have something ready, and then we can go with them to escort to. You don't just. We're not villains. We don't just assume that things are going to work out. We go and make sure.
Yeah.
Like we don't just leave the guy dangling above the shark tank. We go ahead and cut the wire and then watch.
Yeah. So they start working on it basically immediately. And it takes a while by floating disc from the council to like where the dungeons are. By the time the floating disc reaches the bottom, basically, because like they can send an instant message to the guys down there. By the time the floating disc reaches the dungeons, it is 99% finished.
Well, we'll just hang out for that last percent. Just make sure.
Are you guys doing anything with the prisoner as you float down?
Yeah, just kind of continuing the line of questioning. Like, this would be a lot easier for you if you give us some information. We already know that you are working for someone. We can tell that you had magic cast on you.
Or
you
just
hungry?
holding his sword with like a honing rod, like a professional chef.
We know that you're just the peon of a peon for a would-be god.
Do you want to cut a deal? I could, like, we could maybe cut you a deal, and let you be free.
We could send you somewhere they can't reach you, and you would still be alive.
Yeah.
The doppelganger's head like kind of twists around unnaturally to look at you. Temperance operates in the shadows. There is nowhere I can go that would be safe.
Oh.
Even if
What
temperance
about-
could not reach me, the sun god could.
Here's the cool thing. We're gonna
Well,
Fuck those guys up.
you don't have to even stay on this plane. We now control that travel. So
The
one might
doppelganger
be someone.
grins like this big twisted grin. Well, discussing that in front of the guards here, and kind of like raises his voice enough for the guards to hear, would be heresy, would it not?
Yeah, when
You
Linger
would be
says that,
arrested.
Mira's like, shh.
Well, I assume that like Maywood would be like, no, let her cook. We're tricking him. Like and they'd be like, oh.
Don't worry, you just gotta let her cook. That was not Maywood,
But
that
the
was Christopher
doppelganger
Walken.
does not know
What?
that.
Right. We just lie on, like, she's not lying to him, but Maywood, because he's so persuasive, could just, to the guards, be like, like, just It's a thing. It's a bit. We do it all the time. Assuming he's there, and assuming you want to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do declare it
I
is
do
just
declare.
a bit.
My friend
Oh,
is just
I'm
doing
sure
a
the
bit.
guards just don't care about
Most
whatever
of them
I
don't
tell
really
you.
get paid enough.
No, look at them. They don't
Honestly.
care. I could be telling you anything. They don't really gonna question someone that just saved, and she just kind of rattles off various locations that Abracadabra has been involved with. Like, I'm not especially worried.
And we freed the lovers, and we freed the hanged man, and we freed the tower from being alive, and Here's just like listing off all of the things.
Yeah. But if you don't want to, you don't
I
want
was
your own
created.
freedom, that's fine.
I was created for a singular purpose, and that purpose was to serve temperance.
But what do you want to do with your life? Aren't we all brought onto Aeroth for a singular purpose initially in one
I
singular
wish
act? And
to
then
serve
we can,
temperance.
well, I guess if you wish that, then, I mean, there's so many options. You could be a baker, a bath bomb maker, a
What the
story
fuck is a bath
taker.
bomb?
Oh, she like pulls a bath bomb out. So you take this, and when you're ready to take a bath, you toss it in the water, and it.
I do not take baths.
My God, dude, you're missing out on so much of life.
Mira's gonna be a motivational speaker by the end of this campaign.
Yeah, Linger's just gonna step back and let Mira handle this. It looks like it's going way better than what
Yeah.
you were doing.
Terrible.
That
The
was better than
doppelganger
what she was
starts
doing.
to like ripple. The skin starts to like bubble and ripple. You watch as
Ew.
they start to like grow a bit shorter and slowly start changing into a copy of Mura.
Oh no!
And they
Hey,
look back
hey,
at
that's
Mira.
not fair.
I just think, that as much as there is so much to life, I don't really care.
Listen,
I know
you
what
can-
I want to do. As they
Well-
slowly shift back into the
Ugh.
doppelganger. And it's
Listen, you can-
horrible. Like, it's bubbly, like you hear liquid shifting and bones
Ew.
cracking.
Mira's like making a face, and she's like, "Okay."
It is also a horrible impression of Mura. You don't know
Yeah,
if that's
she's-
because he's not spent enough time around Mura or if it's intentional to try and piss Mura off. But it is the most like, oh my god, like, you guys?
Oh,
And everyone's
yeah,
like,
you
Mura
guys.
doesn't sound like that.
First of all, terrible Mira impression. Second of all, ew. He just did like a Mira stuff combo is what he did instead. Mira just like looks at him and is like, look.
The doppelganger just stands
You-
there going,
Mira's like, you cannot anger me. You cannot frazzle me. I've been through many things, and I am unshakable.
what about this? And you see their
No.
skin starts to ripple and change and they start to slowly take on the shape of Alistair Frost.
Dispel
about
magic.
now?
Can I do that? Can I dispel that magic? Stop him
That's
from doing it?
That's like his body though, right?
I was going to say, does Dispel Magic work?
I don't
on a-
know. That's what that's what I'm
I
asking.
think
Can I?
so.
Let me have a look.
But I have it's just one round, so it's probably been over a minute, and I'm not gonna cast
Yeah.
another 4th level spell.
You know what? I think we just let him be. Don't even look at him. Ignore him. Obviously, he wants attention. We will.
Dispel Magic does
just
not
wait.
work on a doppelganger's shape-changing ability because this is a supernatural innate ability and not a spell.
All right.
Mira looks at
Good
him
to
and
know.
she's like,
Yeah.
No matter what you try, you're not my real dad, and you never will be.
You're not my dad!
You're not my dad.
She just stands up and she's like, I gave you many opportunities. Now you have to deal with them, and that means it's probably gonna be like this much time, and then you have to deal with him. And so she just goes and stands by Warden, her arms like she's very tough. And then like
you see
stumbles
the
a little
doppelganger
bit.
like looks over at Mura, Alistair Frost with these big kind of pleading eyes. Mura, please. It's me.
Well, she just waggles a finger at him. Incorrect. You didn't say the magic word.
That is not
And
correct.
That's wrong. He doesn't call me that. So, joke's on you. You don't have enough information about me. She just like keeps her
Worth a
puts her
try.
hands on.
As he
Well.
shifts back to the doppelganger form.
All right.
Yeah, my daddy calls me by my real name.
My little baby name.
My baby name.
Yeah. So we'll just.
My Christian name. Wait.
My question. My baptized name.
My Embriel name. Embrielian. Embrielian.
Bless you.
Perhaps once he's in there and he's all like the lights are glowing and he can't see any shadows.
Yeah, by this
Um,
point you're now like leading him towards the cell.
Yeah, but once we get him in there, we can perhaps have Chester hang back to continue to try to question him while we go do other things because Chester is better with words. And also, we'll give
What
Maywood a
is
thing
your
that he can.
favorite color?
It'll give Maywood something he can roll up in on when he can. And peopling
Unfortunately,
is not
Chester
my
also ate
character's
some
thing.
bad fish and chips and now has food poisoning as well.
We don't know that. It's fine. He eats a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's canon that he has like an iron stomach and can eat whatever.
He has canonically eaten various bugs and things that you guys have found on the floor, so, you know.
Yeah. So we'll just leave. So we'll lock
He
him
also
up.
ate Phoenix
We'll get the glow
one
going.
time.
We'll get the glow going.
That was fun.
Double check the runes.
Oh,
Linger will personally check the runes to make sure everything is good. Solid.
I'm not hearing anything from you guys. Oh, there we go, you're back.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, hold up. Can I scroll back through the captions? No.
I
I
can just
can't
tell you
scroll
what it
back through the
said.
captions. Yes, please.
I was just saying Linger's gonna personally check all the runes to make sure that they're good.
Mm-hmm. A couple of them are a bit iffy, but you can touch them up.
Yeah,
pretty
she
easy.
fixes them. Just to, make very sure. And then we'll leave Chester here if Chester ends up wanting to be left here to continue questioning, perhaps without Linger's stunning personality and good question asking.
And her slow descent into southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Y'all come back now.
I did forget about that.
I didn't. I was telling a story recently and I mentioned it several times.
Yeah.
Also, I will be right back.
Yeah. Before, once they're locked in and they're good and it's glowing and they don't have any shadows, just to get back into that, she goes, and we'll just bless your heart and I hope you have a wonderful rest. And she'll just start to walk off after they're secure, not before.
Uh-huh.
Very important.
So, you've locked them up. What would you like to do?
I guess we need to go somewhere and talk and rest and
Mm-hmm.
figure out next moves and stuff.
Yeah. There's a number of inns around the city. I believe last session or even the session before it, to be honest, Chester noted that there were Runestone Forge members present in the city. At the very least, that airship pilot that took his parents was a Runestone Forge person.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we know that Chester enjoys lavishness, so we'll probably go to the nicest hotel we can afford so that he can get the luxury suite. And then we'll get the not luxury because we don't care. Maybe he puts feelers out for the Rune Forge people.
yeah. Let's have a look at Obsidian for my notable places. Let's have a look. The Potion Maker's Respite. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put the one-page mage in Mordothak for campaign 1. Because he joined our community at the same time you guys reached Mordothak. That's fun.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because we did get some stuff from him.
We did. We can go ahead and delete the Companions Guild. They died a death. That whole guild has
did they?
died a death. Uh-huh.
Oh, that kind of companion. Yeah.
Yeah, that guild. That guild's gone. But
I was thinking like pets.
Uh-huh.
Can it be replaced
Definitely not.
with the other kind? With like,
Yes.
this is where you get your miniature corgi owlbears.
Yes. There we go.
I can have
This
a
was the one.
I can
You
have
what
a
stuff?
miniature. I can have a miniature corgi owlbear. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm. So the inn, especially that Mary as well would have recommended, if anyone was looking for recommendations, probably still her favorite place in all of Mordothak, the Welcoming Dragon, which I'm sure Lindsay's ADHD brain vividly remembers from campaign 1, but it's the place where Mary got the giant tankard of ale that was like the same size as her with the massive curly straw.
The curly
That-
straws.
Had the podcast episode where the whole time you guys were in the tavern, I kept putting random like straw drinking noises in throughout so that people could just hear Mary drinking throughout the session.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. I love
Like
it.
watching the guys in the fighting pit below the tavern, and in the background just the occasional.
Oh, like she had the ones that like were curly and red, like glasses. Like
Uh-huh.
it was wild.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think I added that noise in like every time Mary finished a sentence, there was the sound of her sipping on her drink.
That's great.
But yes, the Welcoming Dragon is also, I think, would have been known to Chester as well. It's very, very famous across the Halador Isles. It's probably the largest inn in Mordothak. It was established by a retired knight named Ziged. It has passed to new ownership since, obviously, because Ziged was a human man who would be very old now. He's still around, but he's like 80s.
Yeah. Do they still have the fighting pit?
Yes, the dragon's lair is still underneath the Welcoming Dragon. And it does still have, as you enter, the main thing that they are famous for, as you see someone at the bar ordering a drink, it is wall-to-wall casks of various different drinks, and all of these like transparent crystal tubes coming from all of these various casks. And you see someone orders a drink at the bar, and the bartender turns around, pulls a lever behind him. There's hundreds of levers across this wall behind them. You watch as he pulls the lever, and liquid starts flowing from one of the casks along these pipes around the tavern above your head and down into the mug at the bar. And he slides the drink across the bar to the patron. And like, it's the sort of thing where a lot of people stop to watch every time someone's pouring a drink. Not every time, because
Fun.
it would be a lot. But yeah, you see now it's a little less sequestered away than previously in campaign 1. It was like a hidden trapdoor. Now there is literally like a sign towards the back of the tavern that says, "Dare ye enter the dragon's lair," and like instead of a trapdoor, it's like an open dragon's skull with stairs that lead down through the dragon's mouth. Seemingly now a little bit more reputable than it was previously, and now a bit more open to the public. But you walk in, and there is still human bartender in it. It kind of like, it looks like plate mail in a way, but it's also like clothing, so it's almost like the shift weave that Linger got for Rip and that Chester wears himself, where like it's basically clothing, but it can be changed to look like whatever you want. And like Warden would immediately see as well, but like it's apparent to pretty much everyone. Like it might look like armor, but it certainly doesn't give you the protection of armor. At the very least, this specific shift weave that this person is wearing, it's more just for the aesthetic. But
The vanity plate.
you can yeah, you can see as well, like hanging above the bar is this enormous greatsword. And as you guys walk in here, "Welcome to the Welcoming Dragon. How can I help?"
We're looking for lodging and probably meals for Mira.
Oh yes, I
And-
would like to eat.
And to unwind.
No bother, we got rooms here for everyone, and of course, plenty of drink and plenty of food. So, we've got a number of different rooms available. They range from 5 gold per night to 5 copper per night, depending on your specific amenities that you require. We've got doubles, we've got singles, we've got triples, we've got ones with baths, we've got ones with access to baths. The choice is yours.
You have ones that just have baths inside?
Like, they're still a room, but they've got their own bath, is what I meant.
Yeah, like a bath. Yeah, like, oh yeah.
Yes.
I also just
like an
want to let you
ensuite,
know.
we call it.
Oh.
Mm.
I want to let you guys know that Jay needs me to look for a bird scare because a bird keeps running into one of our windows like
Nice.
every single day for like a month. And
Just
I
print
was just
a big statue of Warden.
well, funny you should say that because too bad I was talking at the same time, and instead of typing best bird scare, I typed best Mura scare
Nice.
into the search engine. So,
I was gonna say a Browning Auto 5, but yeah, that works too, I guess.
my gosh, I just dropped a drug. I would like one of those. I can't. I
Hey.
like one with the bath inside. Fine, I'll
All right.
find it. Don't pay attention. I dropped something.
Mira's just dropped all of her gold on the floor and is
Oh,
scrambling
yeah.
to pick it up.
All right.
Go to the floor,
Linger-
like, ignore me.
I will also take one of these suites with the in-room bath
All right.
situation.
God.
So those
What
start
about-
from 1 gold per night.
I
The
found it.
range from 1 gold to 5 gold is more about the comforts and the amenities of the room itself. The 5 gold, you know, it's the king-sized bed. Even for humans, not just for dwarves. We do need to specify that here in Mordothak. They are human-sized beds, so if you've got any Goliath or similar large folk among you, they might still be a bit too tall for the bed, but you know, it's a king size. They can still stretch themselves out diagonally very comfortably. But they have the full king size bed. they've got room service, of course, included, and the ensuite bathroom.
Well, we'll need a king-size bed for one of our party.
Yeah.
And then
Extra large king. I'm sorry. I'm on the floor, Linger. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry.
you're fine. And then I just need just the probably the 1 gold at the bath is more what I'm interested in than the bed size. And then Warden, what sort of accommodations would you like?
A regular room is fine.
So we've got 1 regular, 1 king, and 2 suites with a bathroom and a modest bed.
All right. So that'll be 5. And... All right. Mirror just pops up from under the counter.
I fixed it. Sorry, I don't want anyone getting my leave.
So that'll be 7 gold pieces and 3 copper. But if you don't mind my asking, although there does seem to be 1 short, look, I'm not trying to be rude here, but you do give off a particular aesthetic and a vibe. There has been a bit of talk around the town. It's my business to know these sorts of things. They kind of like leans in a bit closer. Are you by any chance Abacadabra?
We are, yes. That is.
You got it.
Our
I heard
front
you
man
were
is
visiting the
currently
city.
otherwise engaged currently, but he will
I
be
see.
here.
That's who the large king bed's for.
Yes.
Bugbear.
The
That makes sense.
Chester
Dangerfield.
Dangerfield. The Chester Dangerfield.
I'd heard you were visiting the city to advise the council. Look, 4 of the rooms, why don't we call it 5 gold, and that's it.
Oh.
You're so
Well, just
And-
bless your heart. That is so nice.
Tell you what, first meal on the house and a free round.
Oh, you're just sweet as pie. That is so nice.
I try my best, and believe me, if I didn't do this, the old man would beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we have a
Are you a
reputation to
fan?
uphold, and you have a reputation that definitely precedes you. Am I a fan? I've only recently heard of you, I must say. But you sound pretty cool. So there's that for you. I'd
That's
be lying
good.
if I said I was a fan, because, like I say, I've only recently heard.
Uh-huh.
But, you know,
Oh, that's fine. I'll take it.
I love a good
perhaps
adventuring
one-
party. I'd be remiss to turn you down or to charge you full price. And I hear you're doing some good things for the city and for the Zeeth. So, you know, it's the least I can do.
I think we're certainly trying.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps when Chester rejoins us, he could regale
you.
the tavern with a bit of
Did Mira
bit of-
just say the same big word as Linga? Whoa!
Linger is so proud. But regale the tavern with some of our doings and goings on.
We always welcome a guest bard, so that can certainly be arranged. We actually had some guest bards in here recently, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I'd say about a week or 2 back.
Names? Images?
What was
Likenesses?
there?
I don't think we're gonna like the answer. I feel like
think
we're not gonna like
He
it.
starts, like, stroking his chin. What was their name?
Listen.
I swear, if it was that Octarine
Blue. Floyd.
No, it wasn't them. I've
Oh,
heard
thank
they've
God.
disbanded, actually.
Oh,
Yes, they have.
great. I love that for they were not that
No,
great,
he,
honestly.
The name escapes me, but we do have this, and he starts like checking down below the bar. It's one of the flyers they dropped off. And he like passes it over the table. It's a bit like ratty and torn up, and it's clearly like that's why this one wasn't put out on show, and they just have it. Clearly,
Yeah.
no one's just thrown it away yet. But from like the bit that you can see that isn't stained by various drinks and stuff, has a very nicely like drawn picture of a handful of bards, and front and center is a female Dwergar with kind of
Ugh.
long white braided hair.
Oh my god, I'm a really big fan of her. Where did you say what's the name? Can I read it? Can I read the name? What's the name?
You can't see the name of the band, but you can see like each of them have names underneath them in various states of shittery. But you can, even through like the smudges and the alcohol stains, very clearly figure out that front and center is K.
Oh, I figured it out.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Were they any
Isn't-
good?
I mean,
Yeah, that's about what
we've
I would
had
expect
better.
from-
The front woman was fantastic, but it seems like they've only formed recently, so everything was a
Yeah.
bit off.
Hmm. Did they say where they were going next? Like if they're on tour or something?
They did actually say they were going to somewhere after here.
Uh-huh.
They headed up to the skyline after their last performance, and I believe they were making their way by airship over to somewhere in Dublis.
Good enough.
And you see he's like racking his brain. To be honest, it didn't really concern us. I don't remember where exactly, but that's the
Oh, it's
continent they were heading over to.
The Blease.
Well, that's it's helpful still.
Which you do know when you were at the floating citadel. The elves from Thistlewood were deep in discussion with the wizards of the floating citadel as to some sort of intel reaching Thistlewood about
Yeah.
sun god spies over on Dublis.
Yeah.
And they were trying, I mean, you realize now as well, like, it was the Emperor kind of feeding some shitty information as well. Whether the information about the spies was correct or not, what the Emperor was clearly trying to do was to, like, get them to allow the mobilization of Thistlewood armies over to Dublis, which would have sparked war.
Yeah. Wow.
Let me actually take the
Not-
intense music off, because I forgot to do that. Let's put
Not
it back
out
in town
loud.
music.
Not out loud. Linger is going to just sort of file that away and think to herself, surely, after all of the ass kicking that we have handed to Kate, she would not be so foolish as to continue to meddle in these affairs. However, if she has, we're just gonna have to kill her. It's gonna have to be a
Oh
thing.
no.
Steph's like, oh no, what a shame.
Yeah, she can't keep
Oh
dealing with
no.
this bullshit.
Anyway.
So, this is again, we can't be villains. We need to actually kill the people that get in our way and not count on circumstance to deal with
No, stop. Don't
it.
do it.
Right.
My good friend Summerall told me like that I had to be good and uphold morals and all that kind of stuff. But I think murdering her is upholding a moral, and I think
Well,
I
several
mean-
would agree.
You did
That's all
also
part of stopping
see
a sun
Semirel
god.
kill the fuck out of people, so
Right.
you know.
Like our circumstances.
I just imagine
Like that dude that turned into a giant crab, Semirel fucked him up, and I still regret that fucking polymorph. Fucking
A
hell.
lot of people.
Yeah.
I imagine that Sem was just like, "Be good, Mira." And Mira's like, "Gotta be good. Gotta do what Sem says. Gotta be great." And then she's like, "But Sem also murdered people, so
Well, Sems wasn't murder.
it was righteous ending."
Well, you
Yeah.
just gotta go with the Xena theory of it all. It's only murder if it's premeditated.
I
If you-
love
if-
Xena.
I've been rewatching
Or if
it
it,
and
like,
listening to a podcast.
Doesn't have a reason.
But like in the heat of battle, that's just a thing that happens. You're defending yourself,
Mm-hmm.
yada yada. It's only murder if you're like we can say like, yeah, next time we engage with her in battle, the goal should be killing her.
Killing her.
But that's not necessarily premeditated in that we're not like we need to lure her here and then we need to.
We're not like making a plan. We're just saying
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah. So it's just, if we get there and she repents and whatever, all right, fine. We don't do killing.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. That's gonna be up to Chester ultimately.
Ultimately, it is his background.
Linger is going to excuse herself to go up to the room while I go to the bathroom.
So, can I get you any drinks or anything to eat while you're at the bar?
Yes. Can I see your menu, please? And then Mira looks at the menu and then orders chicken nuggets.
That's
She-
premeditated.
That's premeditated. She's like, food. I just love chicken nuggets.
She do love her some chicky nuggies.
She do. Also Mira will be like, okay, I'm not really much of a drinker, but I've heard good things about alcohol. Do you recommend a light drink for somebody who is not really? My drink of choice is usually apple juice or
Just
milk.
get her a dirty Shirley. Like,
Oh my god.
Okay, no, we can do something with this.
I'm just thinking since it's like, not just cause it's free, but like also because I think it would be rude to not have a drink at a dwarven place. And my compatriots here, they're not really they don't really partake in food and drink that often, so
I was like, yeah, we could give Mira this one. It's got strawberries in it, and then it's set on fire when they serve it to you. And then I
Mira's
remembered
only
that the base is
berries.
moonshine.
oh.
Um,
I actually made one of my characters allergic to berries.
nice.
So she won't
They
take the
don't-
berries or anything.
Do they not have some faux alcohol here?
Mira asked
Well,
for
she wanted
alcohol
some
'cause she thinks
actual
it's-
alcohol.
She thinks it's
No,
rude.
but like she won't know if the guy doesn't give it to her.
That's
They
actually
do, but she's
true.
asked for it, and he's like, I mean, I'll recommend. He, one of our lighter ones that we have actually is the white tabaxi.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can pull out one of our less potent meads for it. It's just mead, cream, and a sprig of catnip for garnish.
That's
yeah.
Can I have one of those silly straws that I see everywhere?
Absolutely.
Preferably the silliest one you have.
And you
Oh, the
watch he
Merida.
pulls two two levers simultaneously, and you see like mead starts flowing through the pipes, and then from like presumably a chilled section back behind where the kegs are, you see some cream starts coming down one of the other pipes, and they mix perfectly together in this glass. And he just delicately places a sprig of catnip on top, and then goes to like a cupboard to the side, throws the door open. You see all of these like labeled clear boxes, and you do see one of them says the Merida. And he opens that drawer, pulls out this very small-looking silly straw as far as silly straws go. Like, it's just about an inch, and then like a single curl, and then another inch, and that's about it. And it looks entirely too small for your glass. And he just, you know how like you pull out the top of a bendy straw before you bend it?
Yeah.
He just starts pulling, and it goes on for a solid minute and a half as he is just like magician with the handkerchiefs unfurling this fucking straw that slowly turns into like glasses, a headband with little dragon wings on them, and then it kind of like wraps around you a little bit like a scarf, and then it goes under one arm for some reason, then round your back, and then back up. Like, it's insane.
Oh my
It's
God.
absolutely insane. Like, you look and it's like like Mira has like a bow and arrow on her back made out of silly straws, but it's all just one solid continuous straw, before eventually ending in the drink.
Yay. Yeah, I love it. This one's really silly.
Absolutely, it's named after someone who took a very big shining to our silly straws back in the day. Back when we were sort of playing around with them a bit, we didn't really do it much, but she loved them. And she actually, she was part of an adventuring party as well about 50 years ago.
Yeah?
She did she saved the whole city, so when she came back asking for a silly straw to be named after her and some sort of rights for helping the creation of it, and of course a little bit of the merchandising rights, we couldn't really say no.
What is her name? Did I see that?
Merida Thistlewhip.
Oh!
I'm sure you've heard of her.
I probably peeked.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Oh my gosh! I know her!
I think just about everybody around these parts knows her.
No. She's my friend. Like, I
No
very
way.
brief-
Like leans on the
Yeah.
bar a bit.
Very briefly, we traveled together. This is a complicated.
Well, how about
thing.
that?
I just met up with her at the council, so we did some stuff. We did some fun stuff. She's so great. Mary's so great. And we have
She's
almost
pretty fun.
the same name. If you try to combine our names together, you're just gonna get Mara or Muri.
Murada.
Maro Biba even. Jesus. Yeah. She's fantastic. If you ever want her to stop by, just let me know. I'll just ping her and tell her to stop on by if she has, if she's got free time. She's a busy lady.
You
I'm sure.
never
I don't wanna-
Need to tell her to stop by. This is one of her favorite places to visit. She loves it here. We have a silly straw named after her. Of course she's here all the time.
That's true. That makes a lot of sense. So it's not stupid.
But that's pretty crazy. Next you'll be telling me you know like everyone famous.
Okay, name somebody.
He has a think. Court Wizard, Dragon's End, Axiel.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Okay, let's go a bit harder. Okay, so one of my brothers,
Brother.
can't speak.
Brothers.
One of my brothers, there's three of us. Okay.
Okay.
Now, like our father, we all went out to become knights, following his path, and then did a few years as knights before deciding whether we wanted to take over the tavern, continue as knights, etc.
Mm-hmm.
One of them
That's not really how knights work, but yeah, go ahead.
One of them stayed as a knight. I took over the tavern. My other brother, however, he got really into Kahir.
No way.
Started worshipping Kahir, the god of justice.
Uh-huh.
Joined up with this band of Kahir worshippers.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, off he goes to down the Sleeping Gardens, where Jura is. Goes to the capital, Jura, to study with some of those Cahir worshippers over there and learn some of their things. Comes home telling us all about this great guy, Semirel, one of the like heads of this Cahir church. Apparently, he also saved the world at some point.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking believe this, buddy.
I know Semirel, and not only that, but I am the godmother to his children. They're so sweet, and I worked with him like the 50 years ago. It was crazy. Yeah, we saved the world.
Slams his hands on the counter. Fuck.
I know so many people.
Next.
Next.
Next, who else have we got? Okay, well, normally when people are doing things like this, I'd pull out, Spanner, who he's with,
Yep,
which, like,
obviously.
if you're the godmother to their children, obviously you know Spanner, but normally
I love
people,
the Spanner.
like my brother, he knows Semirel because of all the Cahir stuff, but if people know Cahir and they know Semirel, they don't necessarily know Spanner because she doesn't stay involved in that sort of thing. She has her own thing going on.
Yeah, she's got her own
So that ruins that one.
thing. Sorry.
Okay. Tank Tinkertop.
Do I know Tank? Did I meet this person?
I don't think you ever did meet Tank.
Sorry,
Unfortunately.
that's a no go for me. I don't know that one.
Ah,
Got me.
there had to be one. You've probably heard of him, famous throwing gnome. I mean, he's retired nowadays. You can't be throwing gnomes that old.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard stories of it. You're right. You've never met him. Heard stories.
Fair enough.
But
Well, that's pretty cool, though.
Ethan Thorne and
The guy from Frostreach. He comes in here sometimes as well with Mary.
yeah, and I know.
Every time he introduces himself, he says, "My name's Ethan Thorne, and I'm from Frostreach.
Yeah, and he's got like a very gravelly voice.
And I'm a
He's
rogue
nice-
and a bounty hunter."
Oh, he says
That's his
all that.
tism.
That's his tism.
We loved it so
Ah.
much. I just love that every time I asked Josh, he was like, "I don't actually know why I say it every single time." It became automatic for him, and then he was like, "I'm just gonna roll with it because it's funny now."
This kind of like
Yeah.
simmers you sometimes.
Yeah, it gets you
Yeah.
into the. Gotta have that
Yeah.
catchphrase. That you
Oh, 100%.
can't go wrong with a good catchphrase.
Well, I met a lot of people. I've been around the block a couple of times, so if you think of anybody else, we could have a 6 degrees of separation and see how.
Absolutely.
That's when everybody is only 7 degrees away from Mira.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if
Well,
you
with-
think about it, everyone really is 6 degrees away from Mira because she definitely
Mira
knows
truly is this world's Kevin Bacon.
honest.
Yeah. Well, because
You're
like
within
Tank,
your
for
range.
example, Miri knew Tank. There you go. Already.
Yeah.
Only 1 degree away.
Gosh.
There was some like another adventuring party from Mitch's other group that Miri met, so you would
Mhm.
have the connection to those guys.
Yeah.
Hey Ethan.
Yeah.
You wanna throw Warden into a fighting pit for funsies?
Oh my god, yes.
It'll be funsies for Warden. I don't know about the other guy though.
Because I delight in watching you crush people. It is one of my favorite things.
I was telling one of our other games like last night about this game, and I was like, and Lindsay plays Linger, who's just like Warden. Like,
Fuck
No,
him
I
up,
tell
please.
people all the time. I tell people all the time about this game. Like my wizard's favorite spell to cast is Warden. Would you mind? And then he just
because I was saying how great it is that, like, how great Lindsay is at playing someone who's like invested in the party, but also kind of disaffected by the entire
Mhm.
everything else. Like, she wants us to be successful and stuff, but she's just kind of like, eh. I love liquor. Anyway.
So can I get a drink for your friend here, or do you not drink? He kind of looks over at Warden. Because Linga, you said, has gone up to take a bath.
She can come back down. Well, yeah,
Okay, fine. So she's coming back down now as Mira's
it's okay. She
finishing
can stay
the
up there.
degrees of separation.
She's doing a good soak. When's the last time Linker had a good soak? She needs to.
That time that she was a turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But then that was pretty dramatic, and she exploded, so...
Yeah, I guess that's...
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave her up there soaking and reading her spell book, and I'm just gonna enjoy you guys playing for a little while.
Aw.
I'm gonna
How
leer
nice
at
of
you.
You want a drink, Warden, or you good?
We're gonna get a drink.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What can I get you? The specials that we have here, mind you. We've got the race war, which is a classic dwarven delicacy. It's
Race
dwarven
war?
ale
That sounds
with a shot of
problematic.
elven wine dropped in it. Yeah, race war. Dwarven ale, shot of elven wine. It's like a porn style martini, but the shot glass has elven wine in it. We've got the dwarven hammer.
An Irish kebab.
The dwarven hammer is a Mordothak speciality. It's orcish grog with a dwarvish ale chaser. It's basically just two big fucking mugs of alcohol. You have to chug both of them, of course. We've got the Death's Dare, which famously Merida Thistlewhip drank through her curly straw, which is a shot of every single liquor available in the bar poured into the largest mug we have.
So that's just proper grog then.
Yes. We've got the Angry Smith, dwarven milk mixed with distilled grain alcohols and some berry bitters served in a bowl. We've got, of course, the white tabaxi, which your friend is having. We've got the leftovers, which is dregs from every barrel in the bar, all mixed together, which is effectively also grog. And a personal favorite of mine.
Here.
Personal favorites of mine is Mordenkainen's Mind Blower. It's basically it's a mug of ale of your choice. You are given a thin cube of ice with condensed dwarven liquor frozen inside it. You have to try and drink your beer before your ice cube melts. If you manage to drink the first one before the ice cube melts, you get a free refill. If you don't, it's now incredibly strong and it's going to kick your teeth in. So either way, you're in for a good time.
Wouldn't the ice water it down? Melts into the drink?
Absolutely, but you're forgetting the incredibly condensed liquor inside the ice cube. So the beer gets watered down a little bit by a thin ice cube, but then there's like a shot of very strong liquor following it.
See, I was testing you there, Mitch. I'm sharpening a knife right now because that's the most important thing I can think to keep me in character. And see, that was a test. I was hoping you would say that the ice is like a frozen liquor. I was like, aha, you can't do that. It's hard to freeze liquor.
No, there is liquor frozen inside the cube.
But it's inside the cube, so
The
yeah.
liquid core, even.
Do you have any wines?
We've got a couple.
Do you have a kiosk?
We're all out of that, I'm afraid. Merida just bought the last 5 bottles of that. We've actually recently taken a shipment of Gold Dragon number 10. This one, I believe, at this point would probably be about 60 years old, so very aged. Or What other wines? I mean, we've got your basic standard reds, whites, and everything in between, but that's our special vintage in for the month.
Alright. Well, I do think Warden's kind of a wine appreciator, because that's probably what his home's mostly into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But I'll try one of your crazy concoctions, when in Rome, right?
Absolutely.
Huh.
What can I get you?
Let's go with the I'll go with the ice one. Let's try that. That seems
Mordenkainen's
like
Mind Blower.
Yeah.
All right. And he has a quick chat with you about all the ales they have on offer that you can choose, because it's placed in an ale of your choice. You select the ale that you want. You watch as again he pulls the lever. It comes through these crystal tubes into your mug. And he opens up a big freezer chest, grabs some tongs, pulls out an ice cube, and you can see it's a perfect cylinder ice cube, and you see the liquor frozen inside, and it's almost like there's two veins, almost one on the top, one on the bottom, that kind of coalesce into this blood red teardrop shape in the center of the ice cube. So it's as the ice cube is melting, you start getting those two veins from the top and the bottom start leaking out, and that's your ticking time bomb before that big concentrated teardrop is released. You'll see the ale slowly starting to be tinted by it. But yeah, if you're attempting to chug it before the ice cube melts, you can give me a Constitution saving throw and see if you get a second one free.
Let's go.
All right.
Or I guess a Constitution check, not saving throw.
Yeah. Soft 20.
You just stare him straight in the eyes. Bam! Slam. The ice cube's barely melted.
So do I drink the
And
ice
he just-
So do I wait for the ice cube, or...
Impressive. Up to you. A lot of people will wait for the ice cube to melt. Generally, as I say, we'll give you the second one free, so what a lot of people like to do is they'll drink the first one, slam it down, wait for that to melt, chug the second one, or they'll drink it slowly, but generally they'll chug the second one, let both ice cubes melt, and now you've got a lovely glass of liqueur. Perfectly diluted.
I will take a second one.
But we do recommend sipping on that one.
No, chug it. It'll be funny.
As in, sipping on the mixed liqueur as opposed to sipping on the second one. But if you want to chug the second one, you absolutely can. And then mix the liqueurs.
Yeah, just give me the second one.
Yo.
What was that, sorry?
Just give me the second one, please.
Here you go. Slides the tankard over to you. You chugging it or sipping it?
I'll sip this one. I think I already proved my point with the first one.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Besides, that'll give me more time to let the other one melt.
That, the true welcoming dragon experience for both of you, a silly straw and a mind blower. If there's anything else you want, just give us a shout. Your food is on the way. Sit down, take a load off. There's probably a couple of games ahead case going on somewhere up here. If you fancy, downstairs there's the fighting pits, the dragon's lair. Food and drinks are allowed downstairs, but please don't throw them at people. We have that a lot. You will be thrown out.
Do you have to? What does it take to get into the fight? Like if somebody wanted to fight.
You go downstairs, you talk to the man with the book, he puts you into the fight.
All right.
To be honest with you, playing Headcase up here isn't too much different from going into the fighting pit down there, and he kind of like points over Warden's shoulder. You see there's like a table full of dwarves. You see they're all staring at two of them, and the two of them are chugging these enormous tankards as fast as they can, sloshing it all over the place. You see one of them finishes, slams it down, takes a second to wipe all the froth from his face, eyes up the other one, sees that he's still chugging, and goes, "Ah!" Jumps up on the table and just punches him square in the fucking jaw. Guy topples out of his chair, beer goes everywhere, there is a moment of nothing, and then they all pick him up, put him back on the chair, pat him dry. They laugh, they shake hands, and the bartender just, "That's Headcase."
You chug and then you punch?
Pretty much, yeah. There's 2 rules. Drink fast, punch hard.
Oh.
Whoever finishes chugging their drink first gets to punch the other one in the face. Or head. Supposed to be head. Depends on how friendly you are with them.
Hmm.
And you see like the one that got punched in the jaw is like fishing a tooth out.
You have anything a little bit more mild for like, do you like any kid games? You got any games on your phone?
His eyes go a little bit wide. He looks over to one of the tables. You can see there's a few kids that are like chugging apple juice, and then one of them jumps up and punches the other one in the head. It's very much a dwarven tradition, that.
Oh, I don't think I can punch a child legally.
I mean,
I was thinking like checkers. No, it's okay.
Unfortunately, this is sort of one of the biggest dwarven pastimes.
No. Don't say unfortunately. I think pastimes are very cool. I will observe. I just don't think I can chug fast, and I don't think I can punch hard. So I think I'm automatically.
Not many can.
cool. Yeah.
Funnily enough, actually, to bring it back to her, famously, on her first visit here, while drinking through her silly straw, Merida Thistlewhip got involved in a game of Headcase against one of our biggest fuckers here, and she won, and she punched him square in the fucking face. Without a second's hesitation.
That does sound like Mary.
I think it also might have been just after you'd got the metal fist, and we had like a full 5-minute discussion of should she punch with the metal fist or the human one.
Yeah.
I could be misremembering the timeline of that. But I know it definitely came up at some point, like she was gonna punch someone and we had a whole discussion of flesh, metal,
Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
I think it was ultimately decided that she still, because it was her prominent hand, she just goes with it.
Yeah.
Mira looks at Ward and is like, you want to play the punching game, or you want to go downstairs and play the fighting game?
Play the fighting pit.
Army man, or Harmonica man is back.
Yeah.
I just noticed.
I think I want to try the fighting pits.
All right.
But of
Well,
course, we
go
have to
ahead.
wait for Lingo for that.
I'll go get her. Be right back. Mira just scurries away. Linger!
Linger's in full silk robe.
Linger, Warden's gonna fight in the fighting pit if you want to come watch. He said he won't do it till you get there.
I'll be right there. Just
My
a
official
Rips
moment.
in the sink with a towel wrapped around his head, some cucumber on the eye holes of the skull.
Yeah. It's definitely what
He's got the finger separators in for someone to paint his nails.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Give him a little manicure. Such a pampered little boy. Such a cosmic
Yeah.
horror.
Well, I mean, Linger's doing the same thing. So she's just, yeah.
Okay.
I won't do it without you, and I
be-
want to watch it.
Right there, on my way.
Thanks. Mira like runs back down. She said she's on her way.
Okay, thank you for your expediency.
You're welcome. Listen, I just want to watch you fight somebody. It's pretty interesting for me too. I wish I had. Well, I don't wish I was like a fighter in that sense, but it would be cool to use a sword sometimes. I think, but I don't think I have enough. I don't think I'm strong enough for that. If I'm being real. Mira's just like on a tangent now. She's just like, she's gone.
Whoops.
But yeah,
Ignore that.
if you want, you can start like heading downstairs and sign up, and Linger will be like ready to join you by the time Warden's all signed up.
Yeah. Yeah,
But you
she'll
do
just-
have to
I'll
step
skip-
into the mouth of a
skip.
dragon.
skip what I was. Yeah.
Sorry, no, you don't have to skip it.
Yeah, she will go downstairs. It's fine.
No.
We can do your bit first.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
do
okay.
your bit. No,
No,
do
I'll
your
do it.
bit.
I don't want to now.
No,
Now
do
it's
it.
weird. Now it's weird. I'm not doing it.
It's
She goes
not
downstairs.
weird.
Her hair's wet. She's downstairs.
I didn't know you were gonna do a bit. I'm sorry.
I know you didn't know. That's why it's not a problem.
I just thought you wanted to.
She has a question that she has to ask, but she can't do it when people are around. I'll do it another time. It's totally fine.
Oh, don't worry, we'll leave you alone later.
Also,
Yeah, there'll be a long rest after the fighting pit.
How do I manually edit the sheet to add those bonuses?
You flex.
I can do
Oh,
that for you
manually.
afterwards.
Okay.
Because it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I know how to do it. I'll just chuck them on.
Okay. Much obliged.
Because the fighting pit will be next session anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Mostly
you
so
should
that
definitely do-
Maywood
your
also
question.
gets to be here.
Yeah.
Can we say that we just left Linger and she could do her question during the? I want you to be able to do that since this is gonna be next session anyway. So.
It is up to Lindsay.
It's up to
I'll wait for Maywood too, because
Okay.
you know he might want to.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm just editing Warden.
Take your time.
Well, guys, the DM, he's editing me.
He's hit my.
I have indeed entered Warden, and I am now editing him.
This is just like that.
He's in the main frame. He's in.
He's beginning to believe, frankly. That's those. And then... This is
Spots.
now... This.
Like one spot on this, and it says blunt.
There you go,
It's not
done.
sharpening. Yeah. He did it.
It's
guys.
just faster that way. Because it's over in a few different places as well, so it's just easier for me to just go, you know what? Let me do it.
Mitch said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
Doing it
So
live.
you head through the mouth of this dragon skull, and you head down. It's like a spiraling staircase that spirals around this enormous, like circular cage, basically. Like they are cage fights. And you can see like fights going on as you're coming down the stairs, which is why they spiral down them. Or spiral around the cage, sorry. At the moment, they seem to be doing some cleanup in the cage. And just kind of resetting it for the next fight. And you can see like... There clearly like usually is some sort of queue, like a line of people to sign up. And it looks like most people have just been through that, like they're walking away from this table. And sat at the table, he's got like a big, like, open ledger. You see, bit shabbily dressed, has like an old-timey, like, newsboy hat, you know, like the fedora with the little piece of paper in it.
Flat cat.
No, like the like fedora one with the band
Oh,
and
yeah.
the paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like an old press cap.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Little page boy cat.
There is a goblin sat at the table wearing this hat with
Oh, it's golden.
fairly shabby clothing and this very large ledger in front of him. And as you approach, he just kind of looks up at you. Can I help you?
Here's them through the fighting kit.
Okay. Name?
Warden.
Looks down at the book, writes Warden. You going armed or unarmed?
Can you
What
go
would
in
you
unarmed?
recommend?
The one rule for both is no killing. Maiming within reason.
Oh, that's a movie.
I think you should go in armed. You're very good armed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm go unarmed.
Wait, armed.
Okay.
Go in armed, not unarmed.
I mean, I said armed. So armed is
Okay,
fine.
That makes sense. Just
Are you going armed or unarmed? I'm struggling to follow you two.
Armed.
The chutzpah.
Oh my god.
Okay, are you entering with a wager?
Oh yes.
How much would you say, like, the regular amount?
Well, most people don't got much around here, so, you know, when people are trying to win a lot, they'll come in with 5 gold. If you win unarmed, you win 2 times your wager. If you win armed, you win 5. The higher risk reward, you know?
Very well. He'll just put down 10 gold.
All right, then.
Finger is gonna put down some money on this. She should.
Okay.
So is Mira.
I'm gonna put 300 gold.
Oh shit.
Damn!
Hold
Oh.
on.
You back your boy, huh?
I do.
Well, if Linger does it, Mira will also do 300 because that sounds like a good amount to do.
It's half of my monies.
Oh, it's definitely not half of my monies. I have like 3,000 gold.
Oh, well, I spend mine on magic shit, so I have
Oh
to.
yeah.
It costs me money to do my scrolls and everything,
Yeah.
so I.
Yeah. No, it does not cost me money to do. I have so much money. Mira does not know probably even what to do with it.
Because she doesn't pay her taxes.
Listen, it is- it's
pays her
expensive.
lawyer.
It's expensive to be a wizard. This is facts.
It really
I-
is.
I told Mitch about our conversation, Ethan, about how Mira is a tax evader not because she doesn't know what taxes are, but because she does know what taxes are, and she has a guy off
She's
of
just-
like she has all her money in a fucking offshore bank account in a tax haven. She's
You're
like,
just
oh,
like
don't worry.
weirdly savvy about it. Like,
Yeah.
It's really just with the kobolds. they just bury it on their island.
That's the offshore bank account.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
the tax evasion.
Just try to find it.
Literally the only one that can is the kobolds, who take you through 7 different interconnected tunnels, 5 different traps need disarming, 7 need triggering on purpose.
And it makes sense because they're little dragons, and so they want to
Yeah.
hoard stuff, and so they're like they help
I
with
love it.
tax evasion.
And Mira's like, "Don't worry, I got a guy. He's great." And then she goes to the bank and she's like, "I'll take out 13 gold."
Shit, was the code 5472? Hold on. Hey, we need an intern in here.
To blow
We're just
off.
we're just gonna sacrifice an intern. Stay back, everyone.
Anytime you want to buy Linger Magic Shed, feel free.
I'm happy to donate my winnings, hopefully, to Linger. So, because I have want for nothing.
Yeah, because that'll be 1,500 gold. Damn. Okay.
Also, would either of you like if I carried you a favor into battle?
Oh, what would our favor be? Mira
Rips out a
plus-
fingernail immediately.
I was gonna say that actually. Mira like busts open her bag and like.
So much glitter.
Actually, I do have pixie dust in there.
Yeah, but the pixie dust is drugs.
Just
Vandal.
like,
Yeah.
poof.
Vandal
Just pop.
would-
Yeah.
Here, Warden, take this.
Warden.
Woo!
Woo! Mira will like, take a scarf of the many
Getting fucking
scarves
banned
she
from the
has.
fighting pit from pet for
Fucking dope.
My trainer gave it to me.
Yeah.
I got this from a child, I promise.
Yeah. Linger will take the ribbon that is the bow of wizardry out of her hair and like you can take that. It's been used today, so it's fine. And it's just a little black ribbon that she probably keeps wrapped around like a strand that's like under all of her hair, so it's not
Mm-hmm.
showing all of the time. And in case anyone has forgotten, canonically, she does carry her staff ripped in her tail, which is also covered in more ribbons and stuff. So she could have done that, but I'm just gonna
Mira
more
ties
personal item.
a handkerchief to Warden. There you go.
Warden will wrap both around his arm.
Yay. Now you have both our favors. And then when Chester's done, you can get a favor from him too.
This is true.
Yeah, I think what we'll do next time is we'll backtrack and rewind so that we see what Chester was doing this whole time, and then we'll have it that, like, he arrives as you guys are coming down into the fighting pit, so that he can also join in on the betting as well if he wants to.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
He does seem like a better.
And then there'll probably be a long rest after the fighting pit, which then also gives you time to ask your question in your room.
My question.
Which I panic created an answer for, just
Now
in
you have
case it happened
time to
this
polish
session.
it.
Yes. Cool. Well, in that case, as you guys get your wages in and you get Warden all set up, you see this goblin just kind of like closes his book and, okay, we're getting ready for the next one. No more sign-ups. And remember, you want to place a bet, you want to take your winnings, you talk to Booker. You don't do it with anyone else.
Hold on.
Okay.
Good point.
And with that, as Mira's like, wait a minute.
Hey, hold on. So you?
We are going to end our session there.
I was going to ask if it was Booker. But
I think it's like a Dread Pirates Robert or Dread
Yeah.
Pirate Roberts kind of thing. Like the next
just
goblin in line just takes the name.
that kind of makes sense.
Booker is eternal. You cannot destroy him.
I'm sure Rip could.
He will be in every single Practical Heroes campaign. Is he going to be in Barovia? Yes. Yes, he will.
He is greed personified, so of course he is hard to destroy.
Yeah, truly.
But yes, we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
friends.